Hey, everybody. We're back. Come on in. Come on in. God. Where is all my notes at? I put the notes on the wrong. Oh, my God. Lord, let's. What is the problem here? Hi, everyone. Hold on. I got to turn this heat off. Oh, too good. Hold on. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good, girl. Oh my God. Hi. Happy
You
New
look,
Year's. Happy New Year's.
look beautiful as usual.
Thank you.
Tamara was
Hey.
like, Tamara made me change my clothes. She was like, you going on Gabrielle's podcast. You know you gotta be.
You look fabulous, honey. You look fabulous. And I love the birthday suit yesterday, honey. You looking
Thank you. I'm
beautiful.
still celebrating.
That's right. That's right. Let me turn the heat down. Like literally, I literally sat in the chair and my makeup literally is gonna start melting. This heat is so
You
hot.
about to turn your heat down. I'm about to open my window.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, hey, hi, Tamika. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hey,
Hey,
we're back, honey. We're back. Hold on 1 second.
it's so weird being on this side. I don't see anything.
Can you see me?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about on the in like the chat and stuff. It's so weird not seeing anything.
Oh Lord, oh yeah, you ain't working. It's a pleasure tonight.
Yep.
Yes, I'm back. New Year. I'm trying to make me a little cocktail, I guess. To celebrate your birthday. I'll have one for your birthday. So we just go to. I had a whole lot of notes and stuff that I had took down. Child, Lord, man. Let me tell you something. The devil say so busy, girl. But one thing about it is two things for sure. When you built for it, you built for it. Okay.
That part.
Yes, you look good. I like that silver, honey.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
tuning. I mean, thank you for co-hosting with me tonight. I truly do appreciate you. My first night back since the new year. You know,
How
getting a
you
few things
feeling?
together. I'm here. Like I'm here and I'm happy, you know. I'm happy. It's a blessed year. Big things finna be popping, you know. We get it's time, girl. It's time.
I know that's right. I'm about to
You
share this.
okay. Oh Lord, that heat was so hot. Child, they got another string of COVID going on. Lord have mercy. And I really don't feel too good. Okay, take your time. I really don't feel too good, but I said, let me come on over and I'm gonna have me some good good cold water. Cold water, you know, it's a little something for you for your birthday. We're gonna toast up for your birthday. You got you some wine or something?
I overdid it the other night and I was sick. So I
And you
got me
still
some
like, girl, we can't do it no more like that. I said
sure
when you
tank.
put Talk about you 48 years old. I'm 48 too, girl. I don't feel 48. Sometimes I feel like it, but honey, I know I can't do what I was doing when I was 20, okay?
Yes, the
When
bounce back ain't bouncing back no more.
no, it's not. You ain't never lied. And I'm supposed to have a girls' night tomorrow slumber party.
Oh,
But I don't know. I really don't feel too good. And I don't want to get anybody else sick. I'm on vacation for 7 days. So I said I'm gonna take these 7 days and get myself all the way back so I can grind for the
and
next
that's what
couple
I
months.
wanted to do. That's what we were supposed to do. But we got between the snow and then me being sick, it just did not work out. So
But you've been pioneering. You looked so good for Christmas. I seen your Christmas get up and everything. And hey, hey,
thank you.
Shanique. That's my girlfriend, Shanique. Hey, ladies, nice to see lifestyle. Yes, yes, we back full of force. I have my beautiful co-host on. My girlfriend I grew up with. She's a fabulous co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, hello everybody. I am so happy to be here on Lifestyle Envy Podcast. I am Vette Green. I am the owner of Green Links Media and the host of the Vette Green Show and the co-host to the morning show with the Joker and Vette Green. Make sure y'all tune in every weekday morning. We are live from 7 to 9 a.m. on Green Links Media, or you can catch us on Facebook. It's the livest morning show
Mhm.
ever.
It is. Girl, I love the show. And when I work, cause I work a swing shift, so my mornings, it's like I be having withdrawal from not seeing the morning show, and I be trying to ease in on my first break and just say hello or good morning, or something like that to let y'all know, girl, I'm still trying
You
to peep in
still
and
be
watch
tuning
y'all,
in.
and support the hometown, always going to do that. And, like I was saying, when I co-host, I mean, came on for a little segment on your show last week. We were touching on politics and stuff like that, saying how, well, hey T, thank you for tuning in.
Hey,
That's T
cuz.
Johnson.
I told her I was gonna be on here.
Yes, thank you for tuning in and thank you for bringing your people with you, girl. That's what we got to do.
Yes,
We got to
that's what we
cross
do.
network and come on the shows and build these platforms because I was telling you when I was on your show last week the importance of voting. I want to stress that so much. People probably going to get tired of me talking about it because I am very passionate about it, and making sure people understand how important it is to take their time out to vote. Not only take your time out to vote, though, share with your neighbors, share with your kids that is approaching voting age at 18 years old, first time voting. Make
Mhm.
sure you are getting everyone registered that is around you. Have the uncomfortable because people always say they don't like to talk politics, and I'm not here to try to tell people who to vote for, what party to choose, or anything in that manner. I'm just telling people to exercise your right to vote. It is so important. It is very, very important. And I want to make sure I'm going to probably say that uh, throughout the show. I have another fabulous co-host coming on. She's out of Mississippi. She's a journalist, a very well-known girl, Jay Nessa, and
I
she
love
she
that
will
name.
she will be joining us as well, and she was telling me some different things that they're experiencing down there in Mississippi. And I was just telling down here in the South, the racism still is at full force, if it's not even better. And with 45, President 45, because I don't want to call names or anything like that, because I don't want to seem like I'm bashing anyone or making people feel some type of way if they choose to vote for who they choose to vote for. I'm just telling people exercise your right to vote. Understand the policies that these people are putting out, the agenda and different things like that, and take your time to educate yourself on it. And I was telling Letitia last week, even, we come up with some type of tutorial to show people how to go online to vote, to show them how to get registered and different things like that. It is just so important. And I want to stress that to the fullest because people always say that, well, I'm not going to vote because this not, and I'm not benefiting off of. The only way you're going to benefit is by exercising your right to vote, putting people in
Mhm.
positions that you will benefit off of, and different
Mhm.
things like that. So it's all up to you. It's all up to you, and it is so important. I just want to keep that in mind, and
It
stress
is
that.
because we can't complain
Hmm.
after. these people are elected in office if they aren't doing anything for us. We need to be voting for the things that matter to us. I think for so long we just got used to our voice not mattering,
Mm-hmm.
that we just stopped voting, like, or
Right.
didn't vote. Like I have an uncle that says that, like, why would I vote? Because it's
Mm-hmm.
not going to matter. Yes, it does matter. Like, we debate this all the time, but he also was born in the 50s, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's sometimes you have to change your frame of thinking, because we do matter. And a lot, there's no more muffling of our voices. It's time that we speak up, and I'm glad that you are using your platform to do that. Am I, because am I
It's like it's probably something, but it's okay, girl. Keep talking, baby.
okay,
Because that's just the devil trying to come in and
right?
interfere with you
Not
telling the people.
today.
That's right,
Not
honey.
today. Okay, it's still gonna happen.
That's
It's still
right.
gonna happen. Yeah, I think it's so important. And I'm glad that you are using your platform, because we need more of us to speak out and educate our people. For a
That's
very
right.
long time, we have not been educated. We've just been bamboozled. I speak about it all the
Mm-hmm.
time. And when you wake up, like, you had the opportunity, we have had conversations about this, Dan Brielle,
Right.
because it is a different life outside
Mm-hmm.
of where we grew up at. And it's not stress to vote. Like, we don't talk about voting and why that matters where we grew up. It's
That's
just not.
true.
So we need platforms like this to do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yes, and women rights is on the line, because if 45 get back in office, they're going to try to ban abortion all the way across all 50
Mm,
states.
mm,
That is such a
mm.
thing, and women should always have the right to say what goes on with their body,
That
regardless,
part.
if you agree with it or not agree with it. Women should always have the first say so on what they're going to do with their body. Gay
Mhm.
rights is on the line. Down there in Florida, they have it. They're creating laws like, if you say a person is racist, if a person is homophobic, they're trying to find you. We was talking about this on your show. It
Mhm.
is
That's
just so
crazy.
crazy. It is. It is so crazy what the lawmakers are trying to do, and we can change that. That's what I go to keep telling people. Your vote matters. In order for these laws to go excuse me, in order for these laws to go in place, you have the right to speak your voice and be heard by voting on the November, whenever day it is. I'll have all of that, honey, because I will be talking about this every week on my show. I swear to God, you're going to get tired of hearing me talk about and stressing the importance of voting. Exercise your right to vote. It is very,
Mhm.
very important. And with that
Mhm.
being said, you know, um, let's get into it, girl. I was going to go ahead and tap in on Real Housewives of Atlanta and excuse me, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm so sorry. Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. But at this point, I mean, I reviewed it. I watched it today and reviewed it, and I'm just so sick of the mean girl demeanor. What they are putting out. They are trying to. To me. It seems like it's colorism with Giselle and Robin, the Green Eye Bandits, and they're trying to force Candace out of a more chocolate complexion girl, and it's just like these girls just they know they're privileged, they know they're privileged. They are trying to force Candace out, even though Candace's mouth can be a bit much, but that's what they signed up for. That is exactly what they signed up for. So with that being said, I really just breezed through the show. I have not even really been into it because it's just the mean girl demeanor is just turning me off. It literally is. Even on Married to Medicine, how they doing sweet tea, and
Really?
how Dr. Heavenly just getting online, because she has a platform outside of Married to Medicine. She
She
does
did she
YouTube.
just start that platform?
Well, I want to say she said it was she had it last season too, but this
Okay.
season she's using it with Carlos King. Carlos King is a heavy name in the industry,
Yes.
so it's carrying and they're getting more viewership. And she's narrating the story that she wants to tell. Okay, and basically, I do not like how she's bullying Sweetie. I don't like how she's lying, saying that Sweetie husband is contacting his ex-wife, which is quiet. All of them are lies. That is just not true. And Sweetie, they're trying to make like this girl is cannot control herself, like she's an angry black woman. But the truth of the matter is, honey, you're going online putting out to all these viewers, okay, using this platform, YouTube, her YouTube channel and her platform to stir up all these lies. And I'm just over it. Like when I tell you I'm over it, I'm literally over it. And I love the housewives, okay? I even came back to the housewives after I was boycotting about the
Nene.
discrimination. And yes, you know what I was
I
saying.
know you love Nene. Listen, I love Potomac, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped watching. I couldn't get into the meanness. I have not watched Potomac since what's her name? The one that was married to the older white guy. I can't even think of her name right now.
You talk about Ashley
Ashley, when
Darby.
she was trying, either she was pregnant with the second baby or trying to
Hmm.
get the second baby. That
Okay.
that's when I stopped watching Potomac, because I love Potomac. I thought it was gonna take over when Nene left, where Housewife, that
Where Atlanta, right? They was going
yeah,
to take the place of Atlanta.
I thought that they were, but it is. I felt like they, the madame was just so mean, and I felt like she always had something to hide, and
Uh-huh.
always was trying to bring people down.
Well, because that's what they were doing with her. See, if you go back to season one, the Madame, which is Karen, if you go back to season one, they Giselle and Robin, they try to deflect what their real reality is. Okay,
Yeah,
and they comes
Robin,
on
yeah.
these platforms and lie on these women. Like last year, season does this is season 8, so season 7 last year. I'm sorry if I keep wiping my face because it's so hot in here with this
You be
makeup, but
seeing
I
me on the
apologize.
morning show, tissue and all of that. It's be real.
Yes, but what I was saying is that these girls come on these platforms and they're not really being authentic. Okay, yes, you can just turn on and come on in. Okay, and oh, I lost my train of thought. But yes, what I was saying was that hey girl,
Hey guys, y'all are so beautiful.
and so do you. That pink
Oh,
looks so pretty and soft and such a natural beat you have
Thank
on.
you.
right.
Thank you. And thank you so much for being patient.
That's okay, girl. Listen, situations happen. We're in real time. Life goes on, honey, and we gotta do what we gotta do to get where we going. But if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, I can introduce you to the co-host that's above you, which is Letitia Elliott. She's from my hometown. We raised and born in the same hometown, came from the same 10 streets, girl. And she's have Green Ties Media. She's a big mogul, media mogul. She's creating her empire every day. She has a morning show Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And go ahead, Letitia. Y'all can introduce each other. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
So
girls.
hi.
I'm just so happy to have y'all here. Y'all really made my night. And girl, we've been
Hello,
struggling to get
Hunty.
this here, but we here, baby.
Yeah,
Hello, Hunty. I just want to say, hey, T. Hey, and I see you out there, sis. I'll be trying to keep an eye on who coming in the room. Who coming in the room too? So I'm still moderating over here too. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do over
Yes,
here.
I
So
love it.
yeah, I'm the host of the Vet Green Show, co-host of the morning show with the Joker and Vet Green also, and we just changed the name from Green Ties Media to Green Links Media. Everybody, so you probably, if you are following me on YouTube, you probably seen the change, and I'm making some updates this weekend. So happy to be here. Happy to finally be able to do this with Dan Brielle. I've been waiting. So for us to collaborate, we go collaborate some more, because we gonna make this
Yes,
do what
mhm.
it do in 2024.
Amen.
that's right. And so she's going to come and we're bringing her aboard to collaborate with us as much as possible
Okay.
as well. That's what we got to do. We got to work together, network together to get where we going, honey. We're going to build each other up, support each other, encourage one another, because every day might not be a good day, honey, and we're going to give each other an arm, whatever you need to talk about, whatever you need to go through, honey. Like I love how on Beck Greenham show, the morning show with the Joker, they asked us the question, what is your mental health, what is your mental train of thought today? What's the numbers 1 through 10? So that is a good mental health check-in. I love that. Okay.
Thank
I
you.
really do.
Thank you. It be life, and so when
Mm-hmm.
you when you come into the room for the morning show in the morning, and it's early because we are live from 7 to 9. because I know life be life in me, I know other people life be life in them. So we be just trying to keep it real on there. So like this morning we had somebody that was like at a 5. If you
Mm-hmm.
under 6 and you come in that room, we go try and lift your spirits up. So when you walk up out of there, you gonna be feeling much better because you still got to deal with the world,
Hmm.
That's
you know.
right.
Yeah,
I totally agree. And,
absolutely.
and if you like to introduce yourself, you can.
Yeah, so I'm Janisha.
Love that name. That's different.
Thank you, thank you. And it's spelled really different too. But for my platform, I just spelled it out J Nisha just to break down the confusion. But I heard a little bit of Dembria introducing me. I'm from Mississippi, and I'm currently here for the moment. So I have a platform, J Nisha, right now, and I cover entertainment news. I really like to stick to hip hop, R&B, everything that's going on in between there. I am working on a blog that will be another sector of that, just because I want to get into the actual stories instead of the headlines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so thankful that we figured it out, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just excited right now. It's so nice to meet.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just said it's so nice to meet you.
Hmm.
You
It is a
too.
pleasure, and I follow her. I follow her, and I just love her content. Her stories and stuff. And I just reached out and was like, "Girl, let's collab." Like that's what it's
Yeah.
about. 2024
Mhm.
collabing, making things happen. And getting the job done. I'm just a firm believer in that. But prior to that, I was just speaking about the Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine, how they're moving in such the mean girl era, and trying to, and I'm not there's nothing racist about me or anything of that matter, but I'm saying like the colorism is just and the privilege with these fair skinned ladies, which is
Mhm.
Giselle, Green Eye Bandits, which is Giselle and Robert and Mia, and they're trying to just push Candace out, after these girls do so much of things. They accuse this girl husband Giselle accused this girl husband of trying basically to sexual assault her, okay, saying
Mm.
she was so uncomfortable. And them things like that is nothing to play with.
All
Just for a
right.
storyline, because Giselle really doesn't have a storyline. And it seems like everyone that's on that platform with a successful marriage, a prominent husband like Wendy, Candace, like a happy marriage, which all people go through trials and tribulations in their marriage. Nothing is perfect, okay? But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, they are housewives, okay? And it just seems like Giselle finds a reason to cause problems with all the girls that is married,
Yeah.
okay, and tries to downplay their marriage and tries to disrespect their husband. And Candace is just not going for it. She's just not.
Do you
What's
think
your
it's
thought
because
about that?
did you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Hmm.
For me, to me, Giselle always seemed like I don't want to say miserable, but she's
Hmm.
not in a good place. And I
Right.
feel
And
like it's because of
bitter is
the
called bitter. I'm
pastor.
sorry.
Yeah. But like
Hmm.
she's the one that signed up to deal with, Jamal. She did
Right.
nobody, she's the one that decided to do that. And she kept bringing him into her storyline, like
Hmm.
just to make a storyline. To me, I think that's what it is. Like she's holding on to something that dissolved a long time ago, and she hasn't
Right.
been able to find somebody to fit that space yet. So, misery loves company.
Besides this little boy toy she's floating, but let me give y'all a little birdie a word on the
Mm.
street, honey. Is Pastor Jamal is Mr. Oh wait, what did they call him? Oh my God, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, anyway, that was Phaedra's boy toy. Remember, what was that? Mr. Chocolate. Remember they kept saying,
What?
yes, girl,
What?
yes, that's who Mr. Chocolate was Jamal Bryant, honey. Okay. That is so do you remember a couple of seasons ago on Atlanta Housewives when they was like, talk about Mr. Chocolate? Well, that's who they was talking about. And then let's get into it with he was being Big Papa over there with Malaysia from Basketball Wives. That's why she walked up off of Basketball Wives last season. Because did you catch that, Janisa? That last season, that's why she walked off of Basketball Wives, because remember they was talking about her house being in foreclosure because Mr. Jamal Bryant, honey, stopped paying the mortgage. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he was being her sugar daddy over there.
See,
Yeah, so Mr. Jamal Bryant has a lot going on in Atlanta, honey. Okay, you know how that goes with the congregation. Okay, but we're not never
Ooh.
going to talk bad about the good Lord if somebody passing the word of the good Lord. But we can speak a little bit. Allegedly, all this is allegedly as well, in my
Mhm.
opinion. Okay, but we can speak a little bit about what the word is on the curve through them Atlanta streets. And that Mr. Jamal Bryant, honey, does not stop. He gets around, girl.
Ooh, he is not. Oh, go ahead, huh?
So the episode that I watched was my first episode.
Hmm.
I have not been in touch with the reality shows. So is Jamal Bryant, is that Giselle's husband?
Yeah, her ex-husband. Her three daughters, her daughters are beautiful. That's their father.
And he's a
Mm,
huge pastor down south. Like doesn't he have like a mega church
He
down
has
there?
a mega church. Yes, he has a mega church in Atlanta, and he does a lot. He does a lot for the community. Give back. He gives back a lot. We're not going to take that away from him, but he also gives back something else to the community.
mhm. And
Oh,
you know,
look.
a lot of pastors do that, especially in Atlanta. You will see it
Uh,
a lot.
yes.
See that a lot. I used to work at Morehouse, and
Hmm.
I had a student who was in a relationship with a pastor. You know, Morehouse is an all male college, so
Hmm.
he was in like a secret relationship with a pastor. So in Atlanta, there are no rules when it comes to that.
Girl, we don't even want to get into that,
Hmm.
especially what's going on with TD Jakes
I
and
knew
all
you
of
was
that.
gonna say it, Lord. Lord, I be feeling like the thunder and lightning gonna come down and strike me when I be.
Girl, this is all alleged, and I seen on y'all show last week. I seen on y'all show where y'all talk about honey. These people being revealed in 2024. Girl, I fell
It's
out laughing when I seen you say that. I said,
listen.
girl, this is the year of reveal, honey.
It
The
really
truth,
is.
the truth will set
Did
you
did
free.
you did y'all know all of these allegations about Diddy? Like I had not heard that until last year.
You know,
Well, I heard a little rumbling, but yeah, go ahead, J Nisa.
I've I haven't heard anything like that. Hold on, I'm sorry, it's my son.
Life
Yeah,
be
and
life
I
for
was just
sure.
saying that the allegations. Remember, I was telling you on your show when we were speaking about it that 50 been dry snitching for a minute,
Yes,
you
he
know.
has.
And I mean it. You could tell it was coming to the forefront, but honey, these allegations to shut Diddy down.
For real, for real. Do you think he gonna come back? Do you think he'll be able to come back off of this though?
I don't know. I don't know. He gonna have to have a PR stunt out this world, honey, to bring him back. And then Cassie to show her face since all the allegations. She showed up in Paris Fashion Week and she killed it. She looked nice with her oversized. And I'm not into oversized suits. I say that all the time. I'm not into oversized suits, but honey, they said that was the business suit of when you see a person in that suit, that means to get out their way.
Oh, Kim Kardashian was bringing them back. She looked good in that striped one that she had on when she went to go. I've been watching reruns. I haven't watched the Kardashians in years, so I've been watching reruns of the Kardashians. And she went to Harvard, and she had on this pinstripe big suit. It looked
Uh huh.
good. It looked good.
Okay.
I didn't know
I
that was a style. I didn't know that was. I thought she was just trying to
Do something
cover.
different.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, go ahead, Janice. You were saying before you got interrupted, you were saying that
Yeah, so first off, my son is supposed to be in bed, but y'all know how they go. They come
that's okay,
downstairs,
girl.
Friday too.
thirsty, and all of that. So
Mommy first, honey.
yes, all the time. So I really wasn't expecting all of that with Diddy.
Hmm.
I just wasn't. Now you always hear whispers about what goes on in the Hollywood parties, and a lot of people have those type of parties. A lot
Hmm.
of celebrities. So I think that was like the norm in Hollywood. But now that people are coming out, I think Diddy is setting the tone for a lot of more people to get exposed, you
Mhm.
Right.
know, because in the way the industry was a few years ago, like, well, early 2000s, back then you had to keep things a secret. If someone mistreated you in the industry, you pretty much just went on about your life and you never said anything because people wouldn't believe you. And I
Mhm.
think that the way the culture is going right now, so many people are going to be exposed. So well, R. Kelly was the first one, Diddy, and I just feel like it's going to be some bigger names that's
I
going to
think
come up.
so. Can it get any bigger than the bishop though? Like, ooh, can it get any like that one threw me when
That
they were talking about Tyler Perry? I was like, you know, but man, come on now, not the bishop.
will
That's
never
a
see
lot for me. That's a lot.
It is, and
Gabrielle,
it's
like,
and then the worst thing about it is that these men, so what it is that these men feel like they have so much of wealth that they're bigger, like they have the Donald Trump demeanor, like the rules doesn't apply to them, and as you see, baby, Cassie, because they said Cassie settled up almost up to 100 million, and
I
she was
heard
asking for 30 million at the time. But that's what I'm saying. Like when she first came with the first demand, he should have handled that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they were going to pay out anyways. You know what I'm saying?
that.
So now that he, because these guys' egos are so big, you know what I'm saying? They like that they think that they are untouchable, until you bring them back to reality, and that's what Cassidy did. That's what Cassie did.
Brought him
She
right
literally, honey, put on her big girl panties and handled that. And now, baby, and I always said that, when she left Diddy, she were used to a certain lifestyle dealing
back.
with Diddy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So when she was dealing with Diddy, it was money wasn't a thing. It just wasn't a thing, honey. We can catch a flight, a helicopter, get on a $2-3 million yacht, be in the middle of a no man's land, honey. Nobody know what body of water they in.
Mhm.
And she were used to that. So the trainer really was on Diddy's dime, her husband.
time.
That was really on Diddy's diet. And what it was that was her shoulder to cry on. When she was going there, she was using him as her shield, like she was confiding into him, confessing into him what she was dealing with Diddy, and clearly she was not with him for what he had. He must made her feel heard, made her feel comfortable, made her feel probably love, things that she was not receiving from Diddy, because he thinking that he got all this money. Oh, she ain't going nowhere. She go to Coach. I mean Chanel. Coach, honey, ain't even in the running with these people, honey. I don't know why I said that, but Chanel, to all the big house fashions, the fashion shows, Milan, Paris, all over the world, honey. Okay,
Mhm.
and that's what she was used to. So, baby, look, she got with Mr. Fine, because that's his name, Mr. Fine. She got with Mr. Fine, honey, and they got her mentally together, because when you're dealing with something like that, it takes time. That's why they said, why she just come out with it now. And clearly, it was a money grab, because she did not move into for criminal charges. She moved strictly for a civil case. Her lawsuit was a civil case for money, the demand of a certain amount of money. And it's just, I just feel like Diddy played himself. And all in all, if these allegations are true about him, he is wrong. And I would never want to discredit a sexual assault victim at all. Okay,
Mhm.
if this girl was experiencing that, she deserved every dime of that hundred
And
million,
more.
honey.
Mhm.
And
Okay,
more, because it's
okay,
gonna take
because
her years to
Mhm.
heal from that.
that's
Because
right.
she just left in what, 2019? She just
Mm-hmm.
left during COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right before COVID, she just left.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been that long.
And got a beautiful family. He ain't get that girl no kids. She wanted her own family, and he was so rich that he just didn't even care about her feelings. You could tell that, because when they would go on family vacations, he would have his kids' mother there with them.
Mhm.
It was just like a
You
blended
talking about
family.
Chance mother, right? Chance mom?
The twins mom,
Oh, Kim
and
Porter.
Chance mom, yeah, all of them. And that Chance mom and Kim Porter, them kids is running neck to neck. They around the same age.
Oh, I remember the story. They are only like 4 months apart.
Yes, you remember
Remember the
that back in
story?
the day?
Oh, I
And
remember
that's
the
just
story.
all his ego. He didn't care about them women's feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So Cassie checkmated his ass, okay?
Mhm. The allegations are that he kept making her get rid of her babies.
Wow.
I can
That's what the
believe that.
allegations are.
That's
Mhm.
just horrible. That's what I'm
Mhm.
telling you. Women should have the right to say what they want to do with their body.
Mhm.
And it's just foul. It's really foul. You know what I'm saying? And it is a hit to his reputation, to his public reputation, all of that. It is
Mhm.
a song hit, and it is the question was that you posed was, do you think he could come back from it? That is a good question, Letitia, because I don't know.
You don't think
Like
so?
I really don't know.
What about this Kim and Croy thing? What's your thoughts on that? You think they should have just sold the house and stopped trying to live outside of their means?
Who?
Kim and Croy, from the Housewives, Kim
Real
Zolby.
Housewives of
So,
Atlanta.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
she their house, I believe it is in foreclosure now, and it
Mhm.
wasn't even a lot. When you think about what you would think they would be making, from what I heard, it was like only $100,000 or something. Like it wasn't a lot of money compared to what they were making.
Right. $100,000 should be like $100 to them. And
Right.
he's a retired NFL player. She's a reality. And her show went on for seasons. That goes to show you that we talk about the privilege again. Okay. Remember, she walked right off of Atlanta, walked right into her own show, and the show wasn't bringing in no ratings or anything. But the only reason why she was able to maintain that show because of her privilege, and who she was, Karen, so. But it looks like the house they done slashed the price down. They done went down, slashed it down a million lesser. They're trying to sell a house before probably the bank take over to see what they probably can get out of the deal, at least something. But also they saying Kim, the word on the curve is Kim is over there creeping with Chef, Chef Hank from Hollywood. His father is who is his
Hmm.
father? You know who his father is. The the
Oh,
the Caucasian guy, girl, he rap and all of that. He's
oh,
very handsome.
I'm not surprised. I
True.
know she's probably looking for another cash cow.
You know that, honey, because she came on the scene with Big Papa. Remember going to the
Mhm.
Cadillac dealer and Big Papa paying cash money for the
I
Cadillac truck.
remember
You remember that?
that.
And
Oh,
I ain't mad at Kim. I ain't mad at Kim. Girl, you can get it,
you
get it,
better get
okay?
it.
I'm a toast to you, baby. You got you a good sugar daddy running the pockets for you.
She thought that NFL check was go stretch.
Yeah, she done ran through Paul Croy money, girl. Croy looked like he done aged 10, 15 years since he done been with
Tony,
Kim.
did you see that?
You
Did
know.
y'all see that
And he
when the
was a
police
nice
had
looking
came?
guy.
He looked
Hmm.
so distraught. I felt so bad for him
He
when the police
does.
had came and he was talking to her in the car.
And he like she just my wife, she's out there effing some other guy. He did look
He
distraught.
admitted
It
that?
looks yeah. Oh, you didn't see that? I'll send it over to you. Yes, girl. It
Mm.
was off the chain. And the little kids was telling the police that Croy hadn't hit Kim. All
Ooh.
this is allegedly, though. All this is allegedly our opinion, and this is allegedly. But
Ooh.
yeah, the kids were saying it, girl. It's just Kim, honey. Listen,
Mm-mm.
Kim was such. Kim is the prime example of trying to keep up with the Joneses.
I was
That's what
just
they
about to
said.
say that.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like that she's stuck in the grass is greener, living
Mm-hmm.
up to an image, and that's probably why the house is foreclosed. You know, like trying
Right.
to
Mm.
keep up. Because I mean, I get it. Every relationship has issues, but you can't keep running to the next person. Whenever times are hard or down, and if she is cheating and is going to be with him, it's not going to work out. It's not going to
Right.
work out for very long
Mm-mm.
at all.
No,
Mhm.
because you got to handle this situation first before you
First.
go to that situation. I totally agree, Janisa. I really do. And not only that, I just feel like Kim was so privileged on the Housewives that she just really thought that Bravo was just going to pick her back up and start where they left off at. Once they seen the high because Andy on Watch What Happened Live. Remember she was selling everything: the wigs, the labels, all of that, honey, the purses,
Mhm.
hers, her daughters, Croy's, everybody. She was selling everything online. And Andy Cohen, you know him with his messy self, girl. He had them went and bought a wig, girl, and got it in the clubhouse.
No, he don't. Now, Andy wrong.
He's so
Oh,
messy. He's so messy. He's so messy, Letitia. He is so
when
messy,
did him
girl.
and Kim fall out like that? Now that is
They
petty
ain't
on a whole nother level.
They ain't far out. It's just that because everybody like, oh, Andy gonna pick her up. Andy gonna do this. Andy gonna do that. Andy will get grab her, but honey, they letting her sing. Honey, they letting her see. They giving her tough love because they have not sent out no contracts, and they said remember they was had rumors that she is coming back to the Housewives. Well, at this time,
Mhm.
honey, looks like none of the girls is coming back to the Housewives because Candy made that statement a couple last week, a couple days ago that nobody received no contracts yet. And
Ooh, they really
the
are revamping over there.
yes, and it all goes down. Listen, honey. One thing, and two things for certain is Nene said years ago, you never win when you play dirty. Okay.
Mhm.
Nene had been telling this story for a very long time. Then we're going to move over to another story about this Oprah and how she does Black Hollywood. But the reason why I said that, because this is going to be a good transition from my conversation I'm going to have about Miss Leaks. But Nene have always said that it was just not fair treatment. All she wanted was fair treatment. And she was saying that the African American girls had a group chat. And the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So Nene will go on the group chat and tell them that we can go to the network and say this. We go to the network and say this. We go to the network and say this. What Candy was going back to the network and Andy telling them what Nene was presenting. So this is how they were able to force Nene up because Nene was the face of not just Real Housewives of Atlanta, but for the whole franchise. To me,
She
I
really
think for the
was.
whole Bravo channel, because I remember when Bravo first came out. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Bravo came out with Kathy Griffin first with her little stand-up comedy shows.
Mm.
Okay, and he did her in. He blackballed Kathy Griffin after she done put the Bravo on the platform first. Then you went from Kathy Griffin, you went from Phaedra being Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston lawyer and getting them signed in a contract. Remember Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston show on Bravo? Y'all remember that?
Mhm.
Remember it was a
Mhm.
mess in Atlanta. Oh my God, y'all remember when
I
the
remember.
National Choir had that bathroom that the sister-in-law
Mhm.
had put up? Remember all of that? That's all come from Bravo. Them was all
Yeah.
Bravo shows. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And Phaedra was the force behind that Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston show. Phaedra was their attorney, So
Mm.
Phaedra been around in the background for a very long time, believe it or
Okay.
not.
I didn't know that.
Yes, girl. Yes, honey. I can come up with some information because I'm gonna tell you. I've been watching Bravo for a very long time, and Bravo was a nothing channel. It had nothing.
I
Then
remember
come
it used to have men shows on there at one point. Because
yes.
my ex
Remember
used to
it
watch
had the
Bravo
Queer Eye. The Queer. It was called the Queer Eye or something.
for
Remember the
the.
five gay guys?
Yep,
The
yep.
five gay guys. I remember that. But then it goes to coming up to Real Housewives of Orange County. That was the first Housewives franchise. That was the first
Oh.
one
I seen that
to the
one.
franchise, which is Vicky Gumerson. Vicky Gumerson really is the true OG of
Mhm.
Housewives. Before Nene Leakes, before any of the girls, Vicky Gumerson was the it girl. Remember, they pulled up to Vicky house the very first episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. They pulled up to Vicky house in a family van, and she went crazy to take her on vacation. She said,
Mm.
"What are me and my family going to do in this little family van?" She felt it insulted, honey. Okay. Yes,
Oh, is
yes.
that one still on?
Yes, Orange County is still on. Orange County is still on, but all the heavyweight names they done got rid of. So this is why you don't see these. This is
Mm.
why the shows doesn't get as much as publicity as it do because people love Vicky, people
Mm.
love Nene Leakes, people love Teresa. These are
Mhm.
true OGs. People love Vanderpump. That's why
Mhm.
Vanderpump she left off the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and went over and got her own show. And that's how it ended. But he only do that to the Caucasian girls. He
Yeah.
don't give the African Americans their own show other than Candy. And the only reason why I believe, and this is all allegations in my true opinion, the only reason why I feel that Candy got her show is because of when Phaedra and Portia came with them allegations, them rape allegations and drugging people. Candy really could have sued them, not only sued them on that, but also sued them on stealing the song for Kim, Tardy for the Party.
Mm. Oh yeah.
And she never received any residual for that. So she
Mhm.
could have sued them on that. So I believe that's how Candy ended up grabbing them by the balls and getting her way
Mm.
through. You know, that's the
Mm.
only reason why I feel like she got her way through. And then Candy also brings money to the network as well
Mhm.
with her bedroom candy products and different things like that. She's a great businesswoman, but
Yes,
her
yes.
business is not successful to me. That's why she has so many different businesses. Because if you
Mm.
have one business going that's going, you're going to put your foot into that and then move over to the next. She does a lot of mediocre stuff to me. And then, you know, with the old lady gang, honey, and her showing them nasty ass kitchen. And
I seen the reviews. Have you been to the restaurant yet?
yes, I've been to that shit, girl. And oh, excuse my language,
Oh, is
lady.
it good?
Is they good, honey? I told them, please get this food out my face and give me a shot of Remy, please. Okay.
Was it
I
really that
drank and I was
bad?
it was that bad. And then it was a packed house because it's a tourist
Mhm.
place. You know what I'm saying? People due to Bravo with the publicity it gets on Bravo, it's really is a tourism place. But when you go, it's a hole in the wall, girl. Okay. When I
Mm.
tell you it is literally a hole in the wall, and I'm not saying that. Oh, I shouldn't speak this uh, bad about African American business. But the truth of the matter is that's what we're here for, to give
Mhm.
give the truth.
Tell the
Okay.
truth.
My experience there was give me a shot of Remy because this food is disgusting.
Mm.
Okay. It was just that nasty.
Did y'all see
Okay.
the one food influencer? Like this is his job. He goes
Keith
around.
Lee. His
What's his
name Keith
name?
Lee. Keith
Like,
Lee.
mhm.
Yes. Did y'all see that review that he gave?
He
Like
wasn't
they.
lying. He was not
Oh,
lying.
wait.
Atlanta
But
is like that.
huh?
Said Atlanta is like that. He had a lot of bad reviews for a lot of restaurants in Atlanta.
Yes. And
Um.
it was just so disheartening. Not only was the review bad though, the thing about it is the employees is so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? They're so like and it's a girl from because remember on the old lady game right from the Perry Projects. Did you know that?
No.
No.
Yes, that was on the show. Right from the Perry Projects. I forgot her name, but I'll get it to you.
Oh
But
wow.
yes, girl, and she was the greeter. She was the greeter. When you come in the door, she's the greeter, honey. So
See, that's the one thing about us that
hmm
bothers me. Like
right.
we really need to get that down packed because I listen. That's why I don't go to certain McDonald's and stuff in certain restaurants. That seriously, like man, if you give me bad customer service, you're not getting my money.
Yep.
I work too hard for it. I hate horrible customer service. It irks me so much because you don't have to be like that. And why do we always have to? That's why we get such a bad rap.
Mhm.
You better say it, girl. Because even here in Charlotte, I go to certain places. Like I will go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I know it don't make no sense. It's all of my thing, you know. But my mama love KFC, honey. So
I love McDonald's French fries.
yeah, I go get her some KFC, and I go way out, girl. Even for my grocery shopping, you know what I'm saying? Because in the few in the inner city is disgusting, and it's the train of thought of the CEOs. Oh, we'll take this old fruit over here to the hood, but
Yep.
we'll take the fresh fruit out to the suburban areas, and that
Mhm.
is so true because that's how I grocery shop. Like I literally go outside of where I'm in the inner city just to
Mhm.
grocery shop. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that is so true. Even since pandemic, honey, I don't even buy nothing. Remember back in the day, honey, you load your freezer up with meat and stuff like that. I buy pantry food, refrigerator food, lunch meat and stuff. But like any type of meat I'm cooking and stuff, I buy that daily, fresh over the counter from the meat factory.
Mm.
I do not buy frozen. I do not freeze
My
meat or none of that.
father-in-law was like that. He
No
he
more.
bought his groceries every day. Really? I'm
That
glad
is
he
me, girl.
said
The
that.
people in the grocery store knows me. You know, they like,
Mm.
hey, they know what I'm coming from my core pound of salami every day. Because I just have this thing in my head, like the food is old. Like I make some open
Yeah.
new lunch meat and stuff when I buy lunch meat because I tell them, this is my line to them. You know, my mom is old and I buy this lunch meat and it sits in her
It,
refrigerator for a couple of days so I can imagine how long it's been sitting here. So can you just please open up a new pack for me? It's all of my thing, but that's the truth. That is so true. And
Mhm.
girl, it's just like it's just bad. So
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I just want to say this to y'all. I am enjoying this so much. This
Me
conversation
too.
with we are. It's just like a natural. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been. Look, I always say I'm gonna keep going till I get it right. That's my line. You know, I done tried so many different things in life, and you know, I always say that you gotta fail to understand.
Amen.
Okay, it's if it everything is right from the beginning. You know, even our backdrop behind here, I'm noticing as I'm talking to you all, the new backdrop need to go up. You know, because as you see, I'm my own co-host. But with that being said, like you just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get from the morning show each morning.
Oh,
That
thank
it is
you.
so motivating, it is so inspiring, and I think I probably told you this. Girl, I don't know why every time I come on the morning show, I am just emotional. Like it's
Aw.
like, you know, it's
That's
just
a good
like,
thing,
girl,
though.
Good.
don't I always tell you that though? Every time I
Hmm.
talk to you, I'm get tears coming in my eyes. I tell you that all the time, and it's just the truth,
Hmm.
you know. And that's why I say I crave the morning show each morning. But I just don't want to continue just talking. I want you all to get a chance to say what y'all want to say too, because honey, as y'all see, I don't shut up.
I'm enjoying this. I am having such a good time. How about you? I know you probably worried about because your baby. Don't worry, we this is real life. So when
Yeah.
it's live, you just got to take it as it
Like,
comes.
you can start crying.
Yeah, no, because I
You cry.
got kids. We
It's
got
okay to
kids.
cry. One thing about it, Janisa, is that I love. I did. This is my happy time coming
Yeah.
on this podcast, talking to the people. I took a break for the holidays, and it's just like I just miss everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's one viewer that views. I don't care who tuned in. It's a happy moment for me each time that I'm here. So if you want to cry, sister, cry, baby. Cause I'm
Yeah,
a crybaby as well. You know what I'm
me
saying?
too.
And we're going. This is not your first or only time here, honey. The people will be seeing you a lot more. Cause I really enjoy
Aw,
you. And not
aw.
only that, I just want to tell you how beautiful you are. You are a really pretty girl. You
Thank
know.
thank
Yeah,
you for
relieve the
that.
stress. It's all right. I done had so many things. Usually I have my granddogs in here busting open the door and stuff. You know, it be real. I like
Yeah.
it be real. So don't worry about it. Enjoy your night. It's Friday, so I got my Pepsi, you
I,
know. So
well,
how was your week? How
I'm
was your
drinking my.
week?
Go
So
ahead.
so first off, I'm working through um when everything is not perfect. I feel like, okay, let me just not do it. Let me just wait until everything is perfect. And I think that tonight God put me through these small tests to tell me to keep going, because
Mhm.
it's gonna be okay in the end. So yes, so I'm still catching up on the reality shows, but I'm just enjoying you guys and all of the tea you got and the information, because you just learn. So I may be
Mhm.
a little quiet sometimes, may put my 2 cents in, but I'm just listening. I'm just listening and learning. But my week, oh my God, my week was it was pretty long and short at the same time. So down here in Mississippi, we have a big Martin Luther King celebration.
Mhm.
So we did that, and I had to recover from all of those festivities. And then it was really cold, and then the heat went out in my apartment, so I had to stay at my dad's house. So, so we're back
It's-
home now, and we're just getting in motion. So, and then I got sick. I've been sick like 3 times in the past month. Seemed
I
like
yeah.
I
believe
keep
it.
getting some type of cold or something.
Mhm.
It's bad.
It, and it ain't going away in 2 to 3 days, girl. Cause I
Mm-mm.
just said I feel some type of way. I was sick over
Mhm.
the holidays. I'm sick
Thank
now, and then at my job, it's just people don't believe in masks and stuff like
Mm.
that. Girl, oh
Well,
my
yeah, because you
God.
in office and they not taking precautions.
No, girl. You know, cause
Oh,
some people just think that the mask is such. People think that COVID is. People think that COVID is just like Biden them created this. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Like
Yeah.
people really is so convinced that
Hmm.
this is just not. Oh, it ain't gonna happen to me. Then you see them running around sniffling, wiping their nose and stuff. Put the mask on, and you'll
Yeah.
be okay. You know what I'm saying?
you.
Oh
You
God.
have to say I was guilty of that when COVID first came because and that goes into our talks about politics. I'm just like, oh, I don't believe what the government says and all of that kind of stuff. Until I got COVID twice.
Oh.
The first time I got COVID, oh my God, it was horrific. So I just really think I don't know. I don't know why everybody is getting sick. My son was sick. He actually had the flu twice, like 3 weeks behind each other, being in school. But one time I was sick and I went to the doctor and they just said it was a cold. And I'm like, no, this is not a cold. This is not just a regular cold. So
Since COVID, they seem real weird now, don't they? The cold seem like the flus, and the flu seem like something way off the charts.
And you weak, feel like you gonna pass out, lightheaded. Oh God,
it's horrific.
It's a different type of sickness, and NyQuil does not work.
No,
it does not. It's just masking for the moment. Did you guys see the video? It was some news segment where I guess someone admitted that the COVID vaccine was not I guess safe for us. Did you guys see that?
Wow.
No, but I never took the vaccine ever.
None of them. See, I took 2 of them, and I stopped.
And I was so upset at my mother because she did it without me knowing. But she went and got the vaccination, and I was just like, no, like it's first of all they created the vaccination so fast that. There's no way that they did the proper research and different things and tested on the proper people as needed. And it's just I never did it. And it just seems like people who got the vaccination and sending up prayers to all these people, but it affected people differently. Even look at LeBron James' son allegedly when they was not going for the vaccination. Then when he got the vaccination, remember he had like some type of heart, a respiratory something happened with his heart. Remember and it was right after he got the vaccination. But a lot of people is saying that the vaccination was taking people out. Like if you had an underlying health issue or something like that, it made it worse,
I believe that.
And this is all allegedly because I don't want, girl, these people, you talk like the conversations we having, these are real government conversations. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to always let the people know these are our own personal opinions.
Allegedly. I know after I got my shots, because I have I can't remember what it was, but I had to sit there for a little while because of my medical conditions. I can't even remember which one it might have been like something with my blood or something. I really don't remember what it was. But I had to sit there for like 20 minutes after I got the shot. And the first one, I was just a little bit sick. The second one, I was fine. But a lot of people I know, that second one took them out. Like they got sick. But it seems like since I got the shots and I had COVID, I got COVID and I had it bad. And thank God I got the shot because I got it so bad. But it seemed like now when I get colds, they last so long. I just feel like the flu, it just feels weird. It doesn't.
It's a different type of. It's a different type of. It's just different. Like it's just so different for everything.
Yeah, I hate that I got the vaccines. Also, I really do. I hate that I got them. I'm not doing no boosting, and now they're saying that they're only good. They expire. Like, why would y'all?
Don't do it, baby. Don't do it, sister.
Yeah, that's like it's gonna be like the flu shot every year. I'll pass. I'll let my body do what my body's supposed to do. That they're only good. That's all.
Yes, and I was saying, if anybody have any questions, always feel free to ask your questions. But Janice, I wanted to just touch in on your content. You does a lot of content with celebrity gossip and different things like that, and I think you're so well put together when you present your things. I seen that you had put up something about hold on, I'm getting it together.
What's your handle so we can follow you?
So it is on Facebook, it's Nesha, JAYNESHA. And then all of the platforms are the same. Really, just I stick to Facebook and TikTok is the same. Let me make sure. So on TikTok, it is JAY_NESHA. And if I could put it in the comments, I would. So I used to do throwback stories on TikTok. The couple of them that was pretty popular was about Nivea. I just told a story of her career, and her relationship stuff. Oof, man.
Mhm.
I forgot about her.
I
Yeah,
love her though.
and
I
I
love her struggle. I feel like the struggle makes you a better person.
Yes, and
Mhm.
I felt like at that time I felt like she didn't get, even now I feel like she didn't get, what she deserved.
Her
So
just
I did a lot
do.
of, yes, I did a lot of research, and it's
Hmm.
like, oh my God, the way Black women are treated and
Hmm.
discarded in the industry. So
You better say it.
yes,
Mhm.
and the more
Mhm.
stories I read, the more I see that common pattern. So I haven't been on TikTok lately. I've been saying I'm gonna get back on it. Back to what you said is just just taking one step at a time and
Hmm.
staying consistent. But yes, I'm on Facebook now. That's what I'm consistently on. Plus TikTok doesn't pay. Like
That
TikTok does not pay well. I think
Really?
no, I've had I think a total of maybe 3 million views for my videos, and
3 million, girl. You better shut your mouth.
Mhm. That's
but
what's
and I'm thankful for it because it was sincerely just something I wanted to do. But
That's
I
right.
only got paid like 100 something dollars, guys. Like,
Oh, see, I kind of figured
I
that.
seen somebody say that though.
mhm,
Someone in the industry said something like that.
yep.
But
That's
I don't
crazy.
mean to cut you off. I see Krishan said the other day that she's making like a ton load of money on Snapchat or something.
I've seen that, and that's just been a gem that I haven't been paying attention to. I
But
Mhm.
did you see that?
Yes, who was that?
She said she's making like 2 million a day or something.
What?
Who was that? Was that Krishan?
Yeah, that
Where
was
you
Krishan
get on
Rock.
TikTok? I mean, I'm on
It's
Snapchat.
on Snapchat. She said
Mhm.
she's making. She said she have a whole team
What?
that does just
Yeah.
Snapchat and different things like that. And also, let's touch it since we brought Kashan up. What do y'all think about her going to Atlanta, doing that? Doing that. That they was doing something like Krishan Find Love or something with some guys, and girl, the people came in on camera and pistol whipped. Did you see that?
Who?
What?
Who did they do it to?
To the guy that created that was creating Krishan Find Love says Blue, because you know Blueface is in jail.
I heard. What is he in jail for? But we can table that for a moment.
Let me put it up. But yes, it was so bad that, and they showed the boy bloody face and everything, girl, that they said the guy was winning. So what, I guess these are two YouTubers going back and forth, okay? And they booked Krishan to come in town, $15,000 they gave her to
Ooh.
do some content. And when she got there, she was doing the content, different things with the different YouTubers, and some other YouTubers came in, girl, and all of this is on camera. You know, I'll send you over the content, but all of this is on camera, and they come in maybe about 4 or 5 of them at a time in hoods, black hoods, and different things like that, and was going toe to toe with the YouTuber who had brought Krishan in for the content. Well, anyway, they were fighting, and the guy that brought Krishan in was really winning. Like they were straight up throwing blow for blow, one blow to another blow, and the guy pulled out the gun, honey, and pistol whipped this boy. Then they pistol whipped him, went to take in his cameras because they were stealing Krishan, because Krishan content is really hot. Krishan, you get some Krishan
It's
content,
probably
you
worth a
gonna
lot
get
of
the
money too.
right,
Yeah.
right. People don't understand this YouTube world, and
Yeah.
I'm just understanding. And I know, Letitia, you get tired of me, girl, because I'm always like,
I
girl,
love it because we
girl,
have great conversations. We do.
yes, yes, but I'm learning so much from you. You know what I'm saying? And I truly appreciate you. But content is very like, as you see, I'm telling you all that the guys came in here and pistol with these people, and it's all on camera. Like, what do
Wow.
you think? Now they finna get these charges. Like, this is a big to do. So I'll get everything over to you, Janisa, so you
Oh,
can look more into
wait.
it. Because I see you haven't posted that, but Girl, it was really bad, and because I think it really shook Krishan up. Because another thing what Krishan has to understand is that I understand that you have all of these diamonds and jewelries and different things like that, but it's stuff
Period.
like that you cannot wear everywhere you go. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
these people have the mentality to set you up and rob you.
Correct.
Okay, and
Did
and
they do anything to her, or it was just the
no,
guy?
they didn't do anything to Krishan. The videos is so
Oh
detailed.
my
Like
God.
everything is right in the video. You can see it. She had to ran to the
Mhm.
corner and she had security. I think she had armed security. To believe it or not, she had armed security, but they did nothing. They allowed this to happen. They
Like
allowed this to happen.
they probably felt like their job was to protect her,
Or
and
maybe because I mean, part of her persona is kind of,
that.
fighting and stuff. It's kind of
Ratchet,
that. So they might
ratchet.
have
It's
thought it was
called
a part.
ratchet, honey.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ratchet.
I
And
was
guess
trying
what?
to be nice.
It's called ratchet. And guess what, Letitia? I really love the ratchet. Believe it or
You
not.
know what? You can't stop watching her, right? I don't know if
No,
I want to
girl.
whoop her or turn the television off because she's so young.
Yes, that is my guilty pleasure. And her sister
She
is
got a
growing
sister.
on me so much.
Yeah,
Honey, look,
for her.
I even I even post her sister song. And I be saying to myself, well, believe it or not, I be saying to myself when I'm posting this stuff like, oh my God, the people are not going to take me serious. But girl, ratchet is just in us, okay? Hood is just in us,
Everybody.
okay?
Mhm.
It is what it is. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny where you came from. You cannot deny what you like. And I
Well,
really like
hey,
Tashiki. I really like Tashiki's song, Honey, Bitch, You Know I
I
Eat.
didn't know
Okay.
that was her
That's
sister. I
yeah,
really
I never heard. I didn't even know she had a sister that had a song out. See, now I'm lost.
yes, her sister on this season of Baddies.
yeah, I've seen her. I just I haven't even started watching the show yet. I really gotta catch
Oh,
it.
it's so good, girl. It's so and the reunion. And guess who's hosting the reunion? Take a
Oh,
lucky guess.
I guess New York, but I think I was wrong. I don't know.
No, the queen of reality television. Are you kidding me? And New York is the new. We can't take away from New York and Tammy Romeo. But who's the next in line, honey? The next in line, really, Letitia, you can't figure that
is
out.
it Nene?
Yes, it's Nene
She's
Leakes.
hosting a baddies reunion.
Yes,
Girl,
Nene Leakes is hosting
I'm
the
like,
they
Baddies
don't have them
reunion.
in check.
I'm like,
Girl, Nene is hosting the Baddies reunion in the background having shots with Natalie. Nah, honey. Natalie, you can't tell her nothing, girl. But
Oh,
I like how this is what I like about reality television. It take nobody's, including myself. We are nobody, so I'm not down in nobody position in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a nobody as well, trying to
we
become
getting there.
somebody on
We
these
getting
YouTube
there.
streets. Okay, that's what I'm saying. On these YouTube streets, I'm trying to become somebody. But anyway, at reality television and the new era of life, honey, is that internet baby can make you an overnight sensation.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's
And
digital.
that
It's a
is the
digital
truth.
world.
It is. It is the truth. Like this is why you see Soldier Boy, and I go from so many different topics because, honey, I don't even watch television no more. That I am in my phone on YouTube,
Me too.
gossip blogs. This is my life. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
watch YouTube most of the time.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what
But
I'm
my
watching.
point is, like Soldier Boy, the other day he posted that the record label gave him like $1 million overnight. Okay, they're trying to buy the people back because people don't need the record labels no more.
Mhm.
Long as you have the platforms and the YouTube, Apple Music, and different things like that. And Letitia, you're a prime example of that because you are such a success and up and coming. I tell you this
Thank
all the time,
you.
and I want to tell the world this, but I tell
Thank
you
you,
privately
Gabrielle. I
because I
appreciate
tell you
that.
this all the time, girl. Look, I could see you at where we come. WBOK is our thing, but
You
I
already
tell
know.
you all the time, you are so intelligent. You are so well spoken. You are so on your grind. I love it. I tell you,
Thank
every
you.
time I log into my social media, baby, a page of Letitia's is going up my newsfeed. I like, I share, I do whatever I need to do to make things happen because I just love your grind, your hustle, you and Joker. I really, truly love
We
what
doing
y'all
that.
got
I
going on.
appreciate that.
It is so inspiring. Okay, it is so motivating what you got going on, and don't let nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know where we come from, and I don't never want to give energy to the negativity because that have been my mindset for so long. But people don't
Mm.
understand that you can change in life.
Yes,
Okay,
you can.
you are your atmosphere, what you be around. You
Ooh,
understand what I'm saying?
you better speak on it,
But what
Dan
I want you
Brielle.
to understand is that people have said to me this, and this, baby, but I'm gonna always tell you this and give you a word, baby, because behind closed doors, outside of your face, baby, I am rooted for you. You understand what I'm saying? I
Thank
have
you.
nothing good, nothing but good to say about you. Okay,
Thank
because what you got going on, baby, is going to be it's a long effect. Okay, it's a bigger picture than your everyday hustle. You understand what I'm saying?
you.
And
You
I
better believe
already
it.
see it.
You
Already
better
see
believe
it.
it.
It is, girl. And you got what God got for you, baby, is coming. Honey,
Mm,
I can see it every day. And that's why when I see you, I just get excited when I talk to you because you are so inspiring to me. And I
thank
just want you
you.
to understand that. That's why I always try to give you a word of encouragement. Don't never lose your character and your cool, baby, because it's a bigger picture, honey. It's greater things coming for you. And you stick to the goal and stick to your focus and don't let that bullshit sidetrack you. And I tell you that all the time.
Yes, you
And
do.
I
I
mean that.
receive the words. I be
I mean
receiving
that.
the
And I
words.
speak that to you because I know what's going on with you, girl, and I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love to see you presentable. I love to see you put your lashes on, your big hair, your full lips, baby. This is a black queen, girl.
Yes,
This is what
ma'am.
black women look like. This is what they paying going to lay on the surgery table,
To
going
try
in the
and get.
doctor's
Mhm.
office, telling them fill my lips up, baby. They trying to look like you. Okay?
Thank you,
And
honey.
understand that. Understand that. And I mean that.
Dan
I really
Brielle
do.
put me up during a time when I was feeling real down. I was dealing with some things business wise, and this my first go round, if I'm being honest. And Dan Brielle brought me up out of that thing, put some words of encouragement into my life, and that's why I said I got you. That's
That's
why I got
right.
you. That's why
Right.
you know I got you because you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
That's
You did
right.
not have to do that, and I appreciate it. I love you for that because
Girl, we come from the same block, honey. We
and
come from
that
the
be the
same.
hard part right there, Dan Rio, because a lot of people that come from where you come from, they don't want to see you succeed because they feel like it's a reflection on them. But
Yeah.
little do you know, me succeeding is you knowing that you can do the same thing.
You better say it, honey.
Gabrielle succeeding is me knowing that, you know what I mean? That's how this
Right.
thing works. But we so often have that crabs in a barrel mentality, not thinking that if Joe Schmo that I grew up with did this, that means I can do this. All I gotta do is get this right because that's
That's
basically
right.
what
All
it
it
is.
And you go
Get
bump
that
your
right.
head. There's going to be bumps in the road that you got to flatten out, baby. But you flatten them
Mm,
bumps out. And you know who's another up and coming girl that I love to see out of our hometown that is up and that's on her grind? It's Sansan daughter. I love to see her.
Desi.
Heavy pressure.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yes.
Heavy pressure. Then I see one of them coming up as a makeup artist. You
She
know what
do
I'm
make a
saying? I
beautiful.
love the entrepreneur spirit and mentality that they have to understand that, baby, you don't have to. It's a new day. That's what COVID did for us African Americans.
Yes,
Okay.
Dan
Yeah.
Brielle.
COVID birthed entrepreneurs.
It did.
COVID birthed the hunger, the
Yeah.
struggle, because nothing, nobody have never experienced the whole wide world shutting down. And me personally, and I have never said this to the public, but I just feel like being authentic and real with yourself is the key to life. Okay. You do
Hmm.
not have to pretend this and everything is so gravy because life be life. You
Thank
Real
understand what I'm saying?
deal.
Yep.
But the what I want to say is that I but before COVID, I've been working for myself since 2015, the end of 2015, November of 2015. I created my own business, which was a janitorial business that took off overnight. I was so hungry. I was tired of dealing with discrimination on the workplace because I'm never going to compromise who I am. I am a gay black man, and I'm going to stand 10 toes down to that. You
I know
understand
that's
me?
right.
Ain't nobody, people have tried to destroy me. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you know you're a bad bitch when it take a whole team to try to take you down, baby, and they still
Oh,
does
you
not
better
succeed.
speak on it, Dan
Okay? They
Brielle. The
just don't succeed
baddest.
because, okay, when you is who you are, honey, You let that shit fall off and that dust off your shoulder. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or whatever, thanks to therapy, which we always touch on that. Therapy is very important in my life, okay?
Mhm.
I needed therapy to become who I am and becoming who I am. Okay.
Mm.
It's thanks to my therapist and not just one therapist, two therapists, because it was just that important. I always say that. But I'm saying that to say this is that, honey, to see the young entrepreneurs and coming up and they're watching you, Letitia. They're looking at you as their role model for a word of encouragement and for a support system. You understand what I'm saying? Because we did not have that coming up in the 80s and 90s. We just, girl, look, I used to walk around with 5 bags of beer, beer 40s in a bag. Drunk. This was
Mm.
my livelihood, okay? Until I had to have a epiphany, a wake up call like this is not my final destination. It was just not for me. I was
Mhm.
just not going to be set up at the kitchen table being a goddamn drunk. That was just not my
Mm.
life. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I wanted more out of life. Thanks to my older sister, my mom, them moving and showing me something different. You know what I'm saying? I am truly appreciating that. And it is what it is. But baby, listen, you keep doing what you're doing because you leading the next generation in a positive way. Okay, you're doing such a good thing on the morning show. You and the Joker. I just love you guys. I really
I
do. And
received
I
that,
I
Dembria.
just want to say that. And the same for you, Miss Shanice. I'm just meeting you, baby. But I've been watching your content. I comment. I try to share. I just try to be move in a positive light and network with people that is going to show me things that I don't know. I don't care how old I get. I am always here to learn. Okay.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to put that out there, and then my cold water is tapping in a little bit, so I get a little emotional when I
Aw.
when I when I tap in on this cold water on the rocks. But
I
I
think you
love
so
this, honey. I
concerned.
love this. Okay, I love this. The Black Queens, baby. It's winning season, honey. It's winning season. Keep supporting one another. Keep winning. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Keep
It
teaching the
really
people
is.
Yeah.
and stay heavy on heavy pressure and her sister because they the next thing up and coming, honey.
Yes, Dominique. Listen, Dominique is a hustler for
Hmm.
real. This man, she took the best of both worlds. She really
That's
did.
right.
She is about her business.
Hmm.
She really is. I'm so proud of her. That's my favorite clothing line, Heavy Pressure. When the
Hmm.
pressure is on, because life be life, and I put on my heavy pressure. Y'all know when life be life for me, for real, because I'm putting on my heavy pressure. I feel like that's my
That's right.
superpower outfit.
Uh-huh.
That's my superpower outfit. I put my heavy pressure outfit on and I get to going because I know I got to keep going. I know I have to keep going. Even when I like what you just said, that analogy, when the roads get bumpy, flatten them out. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna
Yes,
use
honey, we
that.
gotta flatten them out, girl. The roads and got bumpy so many times in my life, honey, but I did not let it show to the world. And then sometimes
Mm.
I get disbobulated and
Mhm.
be all over the place, honey. But I sit here and have a conversation with myself and tell the bitch get it together,
I know
okay?
that's right.
Because that's what they waiting on, the downfall. But I
Yes.
Mm.
promise you, it's always going to be an upward toward me. I'm going to keep going and keep going until I get it right.
I know
Understand that.
that's right.
Okay. And I want to always put that out there because people have in their mind who you are and
Or
try to put your past, honey. That is the past, and it's called the past for a reason. Okay.
It's back there. I
That-
don't know why y'all keep going back there. I ain't even back there no more.
I'm trying to tell you, girl, I've been moved on, going to continue to move on, and going to continue to surround myself around positive go getters, baby. That's going to
Mhm.
teach me something. Okay. So I can teach it to this one, teach it to that one, and do what I got to do, honey. And this here, what we doing right here, I probably get on y'all nerves again because I'm going to ask y'all to come back on because I love this,
I'm
honey.
ready. This is a
This is what,
beautiful Friday night for me. I am
yes,
such an introvert.
this is
I'm
what
usually
I
in the
love.
house. I
This
love
is what
this.
I love. I truly love this. And as y'all see, I talk so much that y'all got to say, look, let me say something
No,
because
you are
we would like for you to talk.
yes, girl, because I could just talk so much because I come from I come from so much of hurt and pain
Mhm.
that, but I never expect, because I just feel like people get pleasure off of your misery. You
They
understand what I'm
do.
saying?
Say.
And I'm just not, honey. Look, them days is over with for me.
I
Them
know
days
that's
is
right.
over with for me. It's all a good, positive thing going around here, and I'm just
Mhm.
happy. I'm just so happy. People have said this and this and this and this and this, and I don't want to give no energy to that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I be want to revert back to myself and just say 2 or 3 lines, baby, so they know that
Sometimes,
I'm nothing to play.
listen. Sometimes Booby be coming out. She do.
Uh-huh.
Quisha,
They
I
don't
should say.
want Duco. I don't want to never bring Duco out again. Okay,
See, right?
I done buried that. I done buried that bitch. Okay, it's Dambrielle, a whole new life. Okay,
I know that's right.
Dambrielle. Okay,
Listen,
I don't go by Silk Duchess, none of that. I am Dambrielle Elonzo Wrights.
I
Okay,
know that's right. Listen,
let
we're
me
going to be at
reintroduce
podcast
myself.
festivals and stuff, y'all. This is what we manifesting tonight. We
Yes,
manifesting what we are going to bring our platforms to be. We
that's
are going to
right.
manifest all of this because I really truly feel like everybody that is attached in 2024 is for a reason. Like all of this is meant to be. All of this
Hmm.
is for a reason. You know,
That's right.
we are here to support each other. I know you quiet down there right now, but that's all right. Next time, because it's gonna be a next time. You're gonna be more talkative. The baby gonna be
Mhm.
in bed, and because it don't have to be a perfect situation. We want it to be a perfect situation because we think it's gonna be a perfect outcome. But
Mm.
that
And that'll
it's
never
never gonna
happen.
be a perfect
That's
situation.
right.
It's God, the Most High, sometimes wants us to work with the little bit that we have, so He can see what we can do with that.
Mm.
Because
That's
if we
right.
have it all, if it's perfect, then we ain't gonna be willing to work as hard.
There's no challenge.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
right.
better say it. That's why I love you. Go ahead, Janisa. Get your saying, girl. Because listen, this what we gonna do. We gonna uplift one another. We going to do this, honey. We're going to do this. I was so excited before I'm gonna let you go, but before I'm gonna let you say, but before I say anything, when I was getting like 28,000 views last month and stuff like that, it was mind boggling. Like, oh
Mm.
my God, because I was just hearing so much of negativity, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And to see the results, and it was an overnight thing. I'm like, girl, I had to sit back for the holidays, regroup, and get this shit together for real. You
For
understand what I'm
real,
saying?
because you see what your possibilities are. You
That's
are going to
right.
take off because you are a light, Dambrielle, and I love this show. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I love this show and the energy that you bring, and you very intentional about it. And Jay, can I call you Jay? Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. The energy that you bring is needed. We need a platform like this, and
Mm-hmm.
you are very passionate about it. I love when you up there talking, and you're very inviting. I told you tonight, me and Tamara was in here watching the show and all that. Like this is
Hmm.
keep doing what you are doing. Just make them
That's
hate
right.
you
Yeah.
even more, because
And
you
I
didn't
don't
have
want them to
to
hate me.
raise
I
up
want them
the
to
community.
start loving me like I love them, honey, because I love the haters, okay? I
Mhm.
love the haters. Why they pretend that they don't watch, baby, they watch.
Oh, they're why.
And I
Oh, yeah, and
and
this.
I ain't mad at you. Continue to watch because I have
Mhm.
nothing. I have I the the dislike the dislike that people think that I have for them. It's just not that. It's
There.
just that
Yeah.
people that have did me wrong that I truly love. You understand what I'm saying to you? And
Yeah.
I am really being vulnerable right now because I really want to give them I don't give a fuck attitude. Okay. But the
Mhm.
truth of the matter is you do give a fuck. Okay. You
Yeah.
cannot turn no love off overnight that you have for someone. And
Yeah.
that goes with a friendship, a relationship, a family ship, whatever type of ship.
All
Okay,
of it.
you cannot turn your love off that you have for people, and it hurts. Okay, it really hurts. And well, the more that we communicate, the more that things will come to light. Okay, but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, is that do better with yourself. Do better with your intent for people that you claim that you love.
Mm.
People have so much of cutthroat train of thought and so much of envy and jealousy in them that it is disgusting. And that's what I
Mhm.
thank God that I never been the type of person that been a hater, jealous of
Mhm.
nobody. I was always the type of bitch that girl go over there, they got money over there giving away. Girl, it's a job over there. That's the type of person I've
Mhm.
been, but I never received that back in
Yeah.
return. And I finally understood that my older sister said to me, what you do for others, you cannot expect them to do for you.
Ooh, that
And
Or listen.
that was such a true statement. You understand what I'm saying? And that simmered in me. You understand that I had to understand it because I was always so hurt. Like, why am I'm just so loyal to these people. And they just show me nonstop how much they dislike and hate me. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? And
But
now I am able
I
to talk
want to
about
say this:
that.
they don't hate you. You reflect something in them. Your light shines, and that's something that I had to learn. It's not the hatred for you; it's more of a hatred for themselves, to where
Mhm.
they can't find their light, so they see your light, and it disturbs them. You
And
know,
want to dim it.
They want
they
to
want
dim it.
to dim it. They will do anything to dim your light.
Hmm.
Anything.
And
And
coming where we come from, it's so easy to allow that because we don't, it's not told to us that we are
yes,
alike. It's that, oh, you're different, you stand out, so something's wrong with you.
hmm,
Hmm.
That's what's inbred in us. It's something wrong with you because you're not like us.
yep,
Hmm.
yep,
You know, you're too happy, or you're
Hmm.
dressing too nice,
And
or
they don't like that happy smile. Huh? They see that happy smile or they see family together having good things and stuff. They try so hard to destroy.
yes,
And it really is breathtaking to me that these are people that you literally put your life in their hands, okay?
yes,
yeah,
And
love
these people
Jonah.
had this much uh
Christopher.
uh whatever they had towards you that they want to destroy. They are
yeah,
so envious and jealous of the happiness that you have amongst family and stuff that they can be a part of that if you let them goddamn bad spirits go. Because see, I done been there. Okay, I
yeah.
done been there, listening to that bullshit, and that shit was
Mhm.
those spirits was reaping up in me. Okay, so I had to
Mhm.
snap up out of that shit. That's
They
not.
have you going against your own blood, thinking that
Mhm.
they doing something. Oh, your sister this, your
Oh, you
brother
better
that,
shut
your
your mouth.
cousin that. Oh, I already know.
Girl,
I already know.
I gotta freshen up these red lips because the line is coming very soon.
Listen, I already know. I know how they
But
work. I know how
let me
they
tell you something, sister.
work.
They try to destroy you, okay? When you really is just trying to be a real friend to them and love them and stuff like that, but we'll touch on stuff like that. I don't want to give that much energy. I don't want to give that much energy on a Friday night to the crybabies.
I know. I'm enjoying myself tonight. I got my
I did want to
Pepsi.
step over here. I want y'all to talk amongst yourself while I step over here. Give me a little bit more ice to put on the
Go
rocks,
ahead.
baby.
Go
Because
ahead.
I'm enjoying this conversation. Is y'all ready to disconnect or y'all want to continue
I'm
on?
enjoying myself. How about
You.
How's Janisa? Is that young man is okay? You got him in check, Janisa, your young baby?
He up there. I don't know if he sleep, but he good.
Okay.
He's
Well,
good.
if you are you in a rush to hang up? Because I'm enjoying our convo.
No,
me?
I'm not in a
Too.
rush. I'm gonna have to switch over to my phone because my laptop's about to die.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not in a rush at
Do
all.
what you need to do, sister. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give me some more ice to have on the rocks, honey, and we can continue this conversation.
I was gonna try and look for that video that you and Dan Brio were talking about. Let me see if I
About
can.
Krishan?
Yes, I had
Oh,
not
it was
seen that.
bad.
Dan Brio, you know you have a button where you can share.
Okay.
Let me see what this looks like.
Where you can share your screen. I'm looking for the video, y'all, because you know I wanna see. I remember when Krishan came onto the scene, y'all, and I thought she was just, I don't know, just ill mannered. I don't know. Sometimes I be looking at things from a mom standpoint, and maybe that's the problem. I just be like, having raised 6 kids, I'm like, man, I wish one of mine might act crazy like that. I don't know why so much energy and so much money is going into these kids just acting bad, because what they
It's
are
the it's
creating
the
is a new
clout.
generation of
It's
kids
all
that think
about the
that they're
clout,
supposed to be like that,
Hmm.
right? I don't know.
clout.
Maybe it's just me. I was born in the 70s.
You know, that's my frustration that I've had with media and the culture and everything, is because it seems like I can turn my camera on for a few seconds. It seems like oh wait, my phone is in front of it. It just seems like the only thing that works for Black people is to self-destruct. And that's why I honestly haven't watched Baddies. Well, no, I haven't watched the show with Krishan and Blueface with them fighting and stuff, because it just, now that I'm older, I used to like the drama, and I still like drama sometimes. I still watch some drama, but I think that's just the goal. And even with me and my journey, I have that battle because like I like I said earlier, I just always wanted to just tell stories, like just tell the stories about these people. And sometimes it works sometimes, but people like drama. That's all that they like. They like drama. So I go through my phases sometimes where I may do trolling, but it just was a lot of just the energy.
It's not for you. Yeah.
It was just the energy. So I'm just so happy that I'm here. I've been getting emotional hear you ladies talk, because Dembrielle just came out of nowhere in my inbox, and I get a lot of inbox messages. I just was scrolling through and I saw it, and because I get a lot of spam, and I just decided, let me see, make sure this is a real person. So I'm just so thankful, because it seems like all of us have the same background. I come from a small city in Mississippi. So, I just woke up one day and decided that, I wanted to get out the military and I wanted to act. And then when I moved back home, because I used to stay in Atlanta, when I moved back home, everything was just a mess. And I remember saying, my whole life is just falling apart. And my cousin said, or is it coming together? And it was,
I like that.
It was coming together, so I just decided, what, I'm just going to start posting what I want to talk about, so it takes a lot of courage. And I had to realize now that, no one is going to save you, and you can't expect people to clap for you. So I really appreciate these spaces where we're able to appreciate each other. I truly love you guys' energy. Like I have like a little, I don't know, I'm in therapy too. Let me make that clear. I'm working through it.
We need it.
Like, I have this thing, my mother passed when I was young. I was 11 when she passed. And I didn't realize how much of an effect that had on me. Then I was staying with my dad, and he had different women that he was with. So it was a lot of changes as far as finding women that I can connect with. And Debbie, I know you're a man. I think we talked about this, but your energy, so it feels great to have like what I feel is like the mentorship and other Black people that can pick you up, because we need that. I need that, so I really appreciate this space so much.
A support system. That's true.
Doing this, we need that. I think we started similarly also, because the reason why I started doing this is to help myself heal from the brokenness of my life. When your cousin said, you said your life was falling apart, I felt like that, but it was really coming together, because I was becoming this person. I was such a shell of this person. Like I didn't want to let this light shine, because I was always told that it was something wrong with me being just me.
Right.
Like I was always, I can just remember, and I like people that were my friends are no longer my friends. Like I really had to go through the process of losing so many people that I thought that I would be with forever. Like I really thought that I could take everybody with me on this, but you really can't. And it's so hard. It's so hard. So it's so important to have a community like this. And I'm so proud and so happy that the Most High has allowed me to find my tribe, and I'm glad that I can have somebody that I actually know, that I grew up with as a part of that tribe, which is Dambrielle, like that makes my heart feel so full, because you want people that really know, you know what I mean? That know you.
Right.
And sometimes when you are trying to do something that not everybody else is doing, or people don't take seriously, like people think this YouTubing thing is not serious, but it's money in this.
It is, and people don't understand.
In being an influencer and in this entertainment business. Who would have thought that I would be interviewing, just interviewing people, talking to people.
Politicians, honey,
Yes.
call it out. You done interview some big names
Yeah.
in your morning show, and I don't mean to interrupt because I want you to please give your testimony because I love it. Because I feel that there's something about when you speak, girl, that it touches me emotionally. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
And I tell you that all the time because I've been watching you from your Chicago days sitting on
you
that bench
really
by
have,
the water.
Danbrio. You are one of
Okay.
my early supporters, my
Yes.
early
I've
supporters.
been watching you for a whole lot of years, baby.
You
And
really
the thing
have.
about it is, I done seen your growth. I always knew how intelligent you was when I used to try to copy off of you in grammar school. Okay, but I done seen you go from where you're going and where you becoming. Okay, and you keep
Thank
staying
you.
on that track, honey.
Yes,
Raising your children, you had 6 kids. 48 years old and still a strong black woman, honey, through
ma'am.
divorces, through
Ma'am.
disrespect, through
Mm.
it all, girl. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Don't let nobody ever tell you nothing different, even from your mother being our art teacher up in French House, okay? Okay.
Mhm.
Arts and craft. Okay, there's something about you, Letitia, that I just really adore. Okay, I'm
Thank
telling you,
you.
and I really don't deal with because I didn't deal with so much of hurt, a non-stop uncontrollable hurt. Okay, that I really try to guard my emotion, my feelings dealing with people. Okay.
Mhm.
But what I want you to understand is, honey, you inspire me so much, and I just want you to keep going. And I don't care what the people say to you about you. I just want you to stick on that path and get up at 7 in the morning and attend to your morning show
Thank
because that's your ticket. That's your ticket out. That's your ticket out.
I feel it,
Okay.
Danbrielle.
It
I feel
is.
that in my heart. You see, I put the other show on hold because I'm like, you know what? I really want to focus on what we are
One thing
building
at a
here.
time.
One thing,
Right.
yep, one thing at a time. So
Hmm.
focus on this, and I love how when people come in there and they tell us that their energy can be like on five, and then when you leave up
I
out of
love you
there,
on Joker.
it's just like that ain't nothing but the most high. It really
That's
is
right.
like I love my bro because he had my back through everything. Okay. When I
And
tell you,
y'all build each other. See what y'all got is a team, honey, that is non-stoppable. Okay.
yeah, big
And
shout out to
don't
the evening rush.
That's right. Don't let nobody tell you no different. And this is other thing that I liked that this guy came and gave a testimony of your character. I loved it. Okay, I don't know who the man was, honey, but what he said was so touching to me about how he said that people will come in your life to learn what you got going on to try to destroy because that's just all that's how the devil works. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying to you? Okay. That's how the devil works. What you experience, okay? What you experience. Wait, somebody sent a comment. I am about to log in from. Okay, okay. What you experience, honey, is a motivation. Okay, and you don't want to give no type of energy or publicity to that. Okay, it
Mhm.
happened. You said what you said, and life goes on. Okay.
Mhm.
Better days are coming. Time will heal all wounds for both parties. Okay, because it's a. I just feel
Two-way
like
street.
what y'all had going was so bigger than the bullshit. You
It
understand what I'm saying to
was.
you? It was
That's
so bigger than the bullshit on both parties. Okay, I
yeah.
want both parties to take accountability for their actions because if people came in different ears and put to come destroy, steal, and divide.
Mhm.
Okay,
And that's
you
what
gotta
happened.
you gotta understand people purpose and they intent.
It's
Okay,
the jealousy, Danbrielle.
it is.
That's one of the things I said over there is that if I come across energy that I feel is going to try and make me revert back into that person that I used to be and not be who I am now, like I refuse to let anybody take me back to that place. Like I'm
That's
getting
right.
teared up because for so long people made me feel like it was something wrong with me being just happy. You know what I mean?
No,
Just
and it's
being
not.
me. I can remember them days. Like
Hmm.
I refuse to go there.
And
I
it's
refuse
okay.
to like if you can't accept this person that I am right now, be gone. And
Was
I'm
it
not gonna pretend.
which is a strong black queen, honey. You hear me? You are powerful, baby. You are the power that you have behind you. You don't know how heavy your name is. You understand what I'm saying to you? You don't know how heavy your name is. You don't know what God got set up for you. And you can cry, sister. You can do it all over here because you know what? The what I want you to understand is that I have always seen the power that you have behind yourself and how intelligent you is. And the thing about it is I just feel that time will heal all wounds. And you are both, all of y'all, all parties is going to come together, understand that it was all bullshit.
Yeah.
It was all bullshit. That the problem is with black people is competition and competing amongst one another.
And it's
There's no
so many fish in the sea.
Yes, it's enough. It's but the problem is it's so much and it's so much, it's enough for everybody to win. Because if the whole team winning, the whole team gonna be happy. You gonna lay down at peace, you gonna wake up at peace.
Yeah.
Okay? You gonna wake up with good positive energy and stuff. Like people don't understand friendships is worse than dissolve of friendships is worse than a goddamn dissolve of a divorce, a relationship,
Mhm.
any of that.
That
Because
hurts.
it does. It
You have
does.
to go through all of those. You have to go through a grieving process. Okay.
Yes.
I lost somebody that I thought was like, man, that was
It's
my
painful.
person. And
It's
I,
painful.
yes, like I really had to go through a grieving process. And
Mhm.
here I am again in 2023 going through now another grieving process. Sometimes I get mad. Like I made a video. I don't remember if I posted it yet because I'm constantly making content. Key
Mhm.
everybody, if you want to be in this thing, constantly make content.
Mhm.
So I was talking through the video and now I done lost my train of thought.
I do it all the time, girl.
Oh my God, I done lost my train of thought. But yeah, I was talking about the business thing. Like it hurts me. Even still, I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't hurt me. I mean, I've been able to move on and change the narrative of it,
Mhm.
but it's
Right.
still I'm still going through that grieving process. So one day I might be happy,
Yeah.
one day I might be mad. It's
Mhm.
a grieving process, just like you lose a friend. So like, man, that
Yeah.
hurts, especially if you've known this person forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
And
came
did
up with this
business with
person.
Yeah.
and did business with and seeing the bigger picture.
That
That's
hurt.
what you gotta understand.
And
The
that's the
bigger
part, the
picture.
loss, Cambrio,
Mhm.
because when you are building something with somebody and y'all both are on the same page, and then these other forces come in to
Mm.
try and steal, kill, and destroy just because they see something in you that they don't have in them, not knowing that the Most High then gave you something too. Like
Yep.
I can't take what the Most High. That's I think that is probably the issue that people have with me. I don't have jealousy.
Mhm.
I don't because I don't. You can't take nothing from me.
That's
I
right.
understand that.
Hmm. When you understand your position of life, honey,
I
there's no
do,
sense of being
Gabrielle.
jealous and bitter of no one, honey.
So there's no
Understand that.
reason for me. That's why I can salute Dambriel. That's why I
Hmm.
can share him, and that's why when he come on in the morning, I can say, you know, make sure you follow Dambriel because I have
Yes.
no reason not to want him to win, her to
That's
win. Dambriel, you know how we go. I
I
have no
girl, I am
reason.
a gay man. I tell everybody, let me just clear this up and I don't mean to interrupt you. I am a
Please.
gay man, honey. I'm an old school gay man. So these new pronouns and
Okay.
stuff, I do not take away from our community
I don't know now.
about the new pronouns and stuff like that. But girl, I just go by a gay ass man.
I be trying to keep up. Like I said, I got 6 kids, so you can just imagine what I got. I got a little bit of
Yes.
everything. They have
Yes.
friends that he, she. I can't keep up.
Yes.
I
It's okay,
cannot
girl.
keep up, and I
It's
never want to
okay.
disrespect anybody. You know.
I don't
So
feel
Yeah.
disrespected at all
okay,
because
thank
I
you.
am a man before anything and gay as hell.
Okay, thank you,
That's
because
it.
I didn't know, but yeah, you I done lost my train of thought again, y'all. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that you're here. I just want to do this more often with you all because how here's what I want you to understand is that we are not never here to bash anybody, to trying to downplay anybody position or anything like that. What we want to do is resolve uh disagreements. There have a resolution that it doesn't have to be hate and stuff. And what I'm
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you all is that I'm practicing preaching this shit myself. Okay, and thanks to therapy that he can pull this I don't want to say bitterness out of me that when you've been dealt with so much of
Anger.
hate for
Yeah.
so many years that it manifests in your system. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's you that determine the outcome and who you going to be, how you going to present yourself. How and I remember sometimes I used to speak negative so much, and I'm taking ownership of my
Keep it
own
real.
actions. You
I'm
understand
glad
what I'm
you are,
saying?
because accountability is a major key. So many people
Yes.
lose that.
I'm taking ownership of my own actions that I probably brought to the table. You understand what I'm saying? Because of my atmosphere, my train of thought, what I
Yep.
constantly was hearing my whole life. You ain't gonna be shit. You a gay duck. You this. You a piece of shit. You gonna have AIDS. You ain't gonna be successful.
Oh
Different
my
things like
God.
that. And you start thinking that. You start thinking that way. Thank God that I'm gonna tell you how I got away. I got a second DWI at Amherst, New York. I
Mm,
said, and my girlfriend always remind me of this, Tamika Scott. I said, once I get away, get this case up off of me, I'm leaving. Honey, I sold my whole goddamn house for $1,200. I'm talking
mm.
about everything. Pictures, knickknacks, furniture, bedroom set, kitchen set. Whatever was in that motherfucker, pull your U-Haul up and get this bitch. I moved out of town with nothing. And this, I'm ready to tell my story now. You understand what I'm saying? Not to try to bash anyone. This is just my experience of life. You
It's your
understand what I'm saying?
story. Can't nobody take that
This
from
is
you.
just the cards I was dealt. Okay. I had to make the best out of this. Okay. I had to do the best. I done been through a struggle, honey. I'm not ashamed of none of that I would have been years ago. I would never even spoke about it. Because I always want to put on this forefront back in the day like everything was so
Good.
gravy when it really
Mhm.
wasn't. You
Yeah.
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? It really wasn't. It was a struggle every day, honey, to put a smile on my face. You understand me?
Mm.
For me personally, okay? Because shit was real with me. Shit
Yeah.
was real. My era coming up being a gay black man, baby, because I have always been gay as hell.
Mm.
Okay? I have always been the person I am today since I can think. Okay? And when I realized they sold high heels in my size, bitch, it was over. Okay. When I tell you it was, and I don't want to make this about me, but I want the audience to know that I am a human being as well. Okay. I done been through trials and tribulations. Cause people look on your social media and think that,
Mhm.
oh, this is so good, this is so good, this is so good. Honey, it is an everyday struggle. You understand what
Every
I'm saying
day.
to you?
Every single day.
It is an everyday struggle. And I am so thanks to my therapist. And I literally had to change my therapist appointment this week to next week because I was at work and I was kind of upset mentally in myself like damn I need to talk to my therapist. You understand what I'm saying? Because I look
Mhm.
forward to that. Okay? I
Mhm.
look forward to that. So I can be very transparent to you all. You understand what I'm saying? And keep it real with everybody that shit is real out here. It's really real. And I don't mean to cuss and different things like that. This is just who I
Right,
am.
keep
No, you
life.
fine.
You know, this is just who I am, and I want the people to understand that life be lifing. Okay, I just, honey, when I get in the mood and shit, I get online and start ordering shit, knowing I can't afford it. Okay,
Right.
okay,
And listen,
keeping it real
see,
with you.
I didn't discover Timu and Sheen,
Oh,
y'all.
girl, Timu, honey, I done discovered Timu last week. Last week, I was so, honey, I ain't gonna say I was, because I don't want to. I'll be trying to big up myself
Pick
um
yourself
No,
and
up.
I
stuff
was just
like
gonna
that.
pick
But no,
yourself.
I don't because some people think that it's just I just try to be good for the people. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be
Oprah
too
said,
big
pick
headed and
yourself
big
up.
ego.
Hmm.
But
That's it.
last week, baby, let me tell you something. I went to see Tamar. I went to see Tamar school
Braxton.
talent show, honey. Okay, because that's what the fuck it was. A school
Ooh.
talent show
What?
or amateur night at the Apollo.
It
Okay, and
What?
wasn't
not to take
good.
away, but Tamar, no, Tamar can sing her ass off, honey.
She is
But
I think she's the best.
she can tear, honey. She tear a roof down. But baby, Tamar got to get it together. Okay,
Oh,
she's
no, she's
demoting
not
her
letting this
position.
man.
She's demoting her position in the industry by dealing with this ghetto ass shit that she's dealing with. And
Mm-hmm.
I have ghetto in me, don't get me wrong, but it's a time for it to
Me
come
too.
out and it's a time
Mm-hmm.
for it to sit that shit in.
Yeah.
And the show was fabulous. It's just that I just feel like Tamar with Vince and Tamar without Vince is two totally different people. You understand what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
just I like the Tamar with Vince because she was more uh uh thoughtful and thinking of what she got going on, you know.
Do
But
y'all think
You
anyway,
those allegations are true about them? Did,
about who?
about her and Vans, about the stuff that was did y'all hear that stuff that was in the streets? Like he
No,
was
about
kind
her
of
and her
abusive.
ex-husband.
Yeah.
What
what about
happened?
them?
That he was abusive. Y'all didn't hear that?
I did hear that.
I don't put it past them. You know, all this is
Really?
allegedly. I don't put it, girl. These men try
Mm.
to destroy. This is what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Black women, it is so hard on black women have it so
Yeah.
hard than any besides the black gay man, besides the black
Mhm.
women, the trans being black, period, is hard.
It's
Okay.
hard.
But black women are so disrespected and the
All the
most
time.
powerful woman because everything on this earth is trying to become the black
Become
woman.
the black.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Yep.
understand that. Okay. Understand that's why you gotta build your sisters up, baby. You
Yeah.
gotta
Mm-hmm.
tell your sisters you is somebody. Okay.
That
You
part.
got to encourage your sisters that when you think you finna fail, baby, just understand that this is just a bump in the road.
Yes,
Okay.
That is
yes,
it.
sir.
Flatten
Fix
that
my
shit out
crown.
and keep it moving. Okay.
Fix my crown
Fix
without
your
telling the
crown. You
world.
better say it. Fix your crown, honey, and you keep it moving and keep it trucking. Don't allow
Mhm.
nobody to destroy your mental.
Mm.
Your mental is so important. You
Yes,
understand what I'm
yep.
saying? Because you have people that you think that these niggas that you think you laying down pillow talking with. See, I talk real shit. You understand what I'm saying to you?
All
Mm-hmm.
the
But
damn
you
bread.
think you laying down pillow talking with these niggas is using your insecurities against you. You
Against you.
understand what I'm
Ooh.
saying to you?
Yep.
And you got to understand your position when you're dealing with these nothing ass niggas, okay?
Ooh.
Understand that. But I'm not saying that to be nasty or whatever. I'm just saying that to keep it real that, honey, always understand your position in life. And if it ain't about you, it ain't about nothing, okay? And I live
Ooh.
by that. And here's my saying, quote, quote, hashtag real bitches do real things with money signs, okay?
Okay.
Because that's what it is. But understand that. I mean, listen, because the on the rocks is kicking in. But I want you
I
all
love it though. I'm having such a good time
no,
tonight because I would
because
be in my
we
bed,
got
y'all.
we gotta build each other up, honey. They try to destroy, they try to divide, they try to put the transsexual against the black woman, and it's enough of room for
Yeah,
everybody.
it
It's
is.
not.
Is
They
that
always say
really, are they
transsexual.
really doing that? I keep hearing that. I keep
Yes, girl.
hearing
It's
it,
so
Yeah.
much.
Danielle.
It's just always a battle, a battle for no reason. There should not be
Mm-hmm.
no reason, and
There shouldn't be.
you should not be running with people that you think you in competition with. When you think you're in competition with somebody, honey, cut them motherfuckers off because there's
Mm.
no good going to come out of it because they trying to see you lose. Okay,
Yeah.
they
Mm.
getting in your business to try to see what you got going on to destroy what you got going on. Okay,
Mhm.
this is what the people mindset is. Okay, you got to surround yourself around like-minded people that wants the same thing that you want in life or more.
You have
Okay,
to.
Mm-hmm.
understand that that's dealing with a friendship, what a man, a relationship, man, woman, what family members, whatever, honey. It is what it is. You know,
Mhm.
and I had to understand that thanks to pandemic. Pandemic put me in a lonely place, baby, where I had to understand
Yeah.
and love myself for real. Okay,
Oh, didn't the
understand that.
pandemic make us? Sometimes I feel like we have to go into that place of wilderness just to get
Yeah.
in touch with who we really are.
You
You
better
know.
say it.
And
Mm-hmm.
Janisha, you may have, did you have an instance like that? I know you said like life is life and life be life and and how you even started your platform. Did you have instances like that where you had to be by yourself just to get your mind right?
Yep. I think can you guys hear me? I'm on my phone.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think these past 2 years of me being back home in Mississippi has been that, you know,
Mhm.
because I've been away for 8 years. So I had gotten used to being away. I got used to being away from, the small life mentality. And I think these past 2 years have been that Like, it comes to, like, I was having troubles with bills when I first
Mhm.
came here. Just not really feeling like accepted, so I had to be by myself, and I'm by myself now. So, you know sometimes I get discouraged because um sometimes it feels like that I'm alone, and like it's like these are the cards that I was dealt, and it seems like there's nothing I can do about it, which is why I'm moving again, because like you said, Dembria, like being in your environment really rubs off on you, and I've
Mhm.
been battling that a lot. I
Mhm.
have been, find myself giving myself negative talk, and
Mhm.
feeling like I can't do it, or feeling like this, and it's just like, this is not you. This
You
has never been you. So yes, I think I've been going through that a lot, and I hope that God gives me a period of um of upness, because I just feel like it's just been up and down, up and down, up and down. So yes, I agree with you.
It's so
God
like,
gonna see you through, sister. When I
mhm.
I
tell you
believe
God
it.
gonna see you through,
I
and
believe it.
the negative talks with yourself, baby, it's just God testing your mentality, okay?
Mm,
To see if you can tell them voices get the fuck on and accept them positive voices. That what you
mhm.
got going on. Because like I told you, I came across you, girl, and because I'm on social media so much that I came across you and I just liked your content, and that's what made me
Wow.
reach out to you, you
It was
know.
the Most High that did that, y'all. I don't know what y'all thought. That's how my
Mm-hmm.
father worked. Okay, that's how
Thank
he
you.
worked. And
Yes.
I feel like this is really like a divine meeting
It
because
is.
I'm
I
back
feel that.
home, and it's been hard. It's been
Mhm.
hard being back home. Ooh,
You moved back home, or you just visited?
I had to move back home because my
Mhm.
mom, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been tough.
Yeah.
It's a
Tough.
huge difference from being in Chicago and being back home because
Cause you
it's
seen something other than them 10 streets.
yes, and the
Yes.
small mind, and
Yes.
I love my town. I do. I think that my town is one of the safest places to raise kids and all of that.
I agree.
But unfortunately, so many people here, this is all they know.
Right.
Yes.
So this is how they think.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't mix that with this. And
Mm-hmm.
it can be so difficult because it's so funny. I was having a conversation with my nephew earlier today, and I had wrote him, and I had said, I'm gonna see if I can find the text message really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I had told him that it's hard, being back home, and that one of the things I loved about being in Chicago is that my dreams, like it was so easy for me to dream. It was because I
Yes.
can and dream and
Yes.
know that there's a possibility behind that dream.
You better
Being back
say it.
home, I'm finding myself wanting to quit more and more. That's why I said I love Dambrio, because you really did pull me
Yes.
up out of something. Because I be ready to quit, y'all. I really do,
Mm-hmm.
because it's tough. It's
Mm-hmm.
tough dealing with people who don't know nothing other than this. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Yeah.
It's so tough, and to try and explain to them that there's so much of a bigger world out there, that
Yes.
you don't have to think like this. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to think small minded.
That's
It's
right.
been difficult.
Local. It's called
And it
local
really
minded.
hurts.
It's called local. It does. Oh my
It
God.
hurts. It
I
hurts.
no, go
No,
ahead.
you was talking. It's fine.
Yeah, no, so that's what I was telling him, and he has said that one of his I was telling him I'm so proud that he left and he stayed gone.
Mm-hmm.
I've left 3 times and I keep coming back. I
Mm-hmm.
keep coming back, and it's like, man, and I swore I wasn't coming back after Chicago,
Hmm.
but what, when God say move, God,
Yep.
and God, and I love my Father God, so I
Right.
talk about the Most High often. I'm not into the church or anything like that. I'm not that type of person.
You got your
Got
own personal
Hmm.
I got my own
relationship.
personal
Same. Me
relationship
too.
because
That's
I
right.
know what that has done for my life.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss having those conversations with
Mm-hmm.
people that I'm around, and being able to dream. That's why I love this space that you allowed me to be in today, Dambrielle,
Mhm.
because now I feel that dream. Like I see it, you know.
Mhm.
I can
Yeah.
speak about the dream. I can see the dream when
That's
you're
right.
around closed-minded people. And I hope nobody take offense to this because
Right.
it's not to bash
It's
anybody.
not to
It's
be
just
mean and
for
nasty. You just talking
sugar.
your truth, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
just
Mhm.
sometimes when listen, there's 4 streets in my neighborhood. It's a big
Mhm.
square, and I didn't even realize how I'm like my. I grew up in the projects, and it
Mhm.
literally is a square. I was
Mhm.
going down
Don't
Watson,
leave the U turn, the U
a
drive out.
square and a U drive. I swear to you, it is a square and a U drive, and that was my life for a
Right.
very, very long time. Most of my adulthood, that was
Mhm.
my life, and I thought that that was life.
Life.
Mhm.
I thought that that was life, but life is
Tamika
so
Scott
much
says she
more.
loved this.
Oh, hey, Tamika, and I love that Tamika's
Tamika.
still
Mhm.
cool. You know, your
That's
son
my
is so
girl.
is. I saw your son walking down the street, and I was like, "You are you Tamika's son?"
My
He was very
godson born on my
respectful.
birthday.
Is it was it your godson? He
Yes,
was so
TJ, the oldest
respectful.
boy.
And I see him sometimes. It was the
Oh,
younger one, I think. He was real
oh,
small and skinny.
oh, the younger one. Yeah, my godson is the older boy that was born on June 17th, my birthday, that I told her through her whole pregnancy, honey, you gonna have that baby on my birthday.
And did.
Yes.
Oh wow, yeah, he was so respectful for it, but yeah, but sometimes it can be hard, and I can
Yeah.
see why some people move into the city of Buffalo just to get away from this,
Mm-hmm.
just to get away. So now y'all know what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know how long I can stay here, cause listen, I'll be out. I'm like you, Dan Brio. I don't mind selling everything in my house and starting over. I done it.
Girl,
I done
I
done
did
it.
it. I did it by the grace of God and stepped out on faith. And I did that so many times now because when you come from that a lot of negativity that you ain't gonna be shit, that
Yeah.
you had something to prove to yourself. You understand what
Mm,
I'm saying
Yeah.
to you? And it was personal to me. Okay. It was personal to me that I wasn't gonna be no fucking drunk. Okay, in jail, okay, doing stupid shit. Like my life meant something to me,
I
okay.
know that's
And
right.
I say to myself, I don't. This is not to. This is no hit, no dig to nobody. This is personal to me, okay.
Mhm.
And my thing is that I, honey, I think I said this to you. Before I go home, I'll sleep in a motherfucking car. Do you understand what I'm saying
Mm,
to you? Okay. And
mhm.
I meant that because I done been out of town, honey. People have no idea but my struggle. But my struggle going in a biography. Okay. That's where
I know
my
that's
struggle going. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit to people to understand and know that I can identify with because baby, I done been there to where I done been on the public transportation out of town, leaving working the overnight shift, going to Walmart with my big bag, trying to get 3 or 4 packs of meat to carry me through the week. Cause all I made is enough of money to pay my rent. Cause down here
Mm.
and out of town, baby, you can't eat that shit. You go 2, 3 months without
Sure.
paying rent, honey. By the 15th of the month, your shit by the 5th of the month, you got a late charge. By the
It be
15th of the
real.
month, you got a
Mhm.
court letter. By the 21st of the month, you in court pending a 72-hour notice after you leave out of court. So them
Mhm.
bills got to be paid. Is what my point is.
Mhm.
It's none of that. It's none of that. And people don't understand that life is just a struggle, honey. You got to figure it out. And that's what it
Oh,
was for me. That's why I'm not ashamed to speak. The stuff that I'm saying to y'all right now, baby, I would never say out my mouth, okay?
I'm
Because a
proud of
lot of
you.
people got a lot of pleasure off of that they thought of my misery or they thought of my downfall. It was all just preparing me for better days, honey. You
mhm.
understand what I'm saying? It was all showing me that you strong enough to get through this, okay?
Mhm.
The Lord is gonna see you through. You come with a pure heart and good intentions, baby. The Lord is gonna see you through any
Every
trial,
time.
trial
Yeah.
or tribulation you got going on. The
Yep.
Lord is gonna make up. The Lord used to, girl, money used to drop out of
I,
somewhere. I used to say, well, damn, where that come from? But God knew that I
Mhm.
need because this bill needed to be paid. This bill needs to pay. It's just keeping it real with yourself. I'm not here to fake like everything is good. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to pretend that like I don't have a struggle, honey. I have a struggle still to this
Mhm.
day. You understand what I'm saying to you? Okay, my struggle is to this day is to be a better person tomorrow. Okay, I'm in
Mhm.
I
competition
love
with my
that.
own self.
I
That
Okay,
love
part.
that.
I don't compete with nobody, honey. I'm the type of friend to tell my girlfriends, get in here, get you a fur out the closet, put on. I got a couple leather shirts in there, a couple leather pants in there. We going out. We all gonna look good. If you ain't got it, bitch, get in here and get it together.
Okay,
Because
and ain't
and
gonna
that's
talk about you. Ain't nobody gonna
that
know.
Mhm.
girl, I don't care about that shit. Listen, honey, I done borrowed clothes. I done bought. Listen, baby, I'm in the new era of my soft era, as Nene Lee say, baby. I'm
Mhm.
in my soft era, baby, and I'm gonna speak truth to power.
That
Okay.
part.
I'm
Amen.
gonna speak truth to power, and I'm not ashamed. Nobody can shame me for anything. I'm not worried about what people say about me. I'm not worried about none of them things, honey. I'm 48 years old, and I done been through hell and back. Okay.
It's so much power in not giving a dog on what people say.
Okay, and
Like
I
when
don't mean to cuss. I just
listen,
want to. I it's just that's just girl. That's the language that I use.
it
Cause
ain't nothing wrong. It's just gonna it's just
they
gonna
go
make
what
the
they gonna cut me off. Sister,
they
you
ain't gonna
gotta
cut
teach.
you off. They just gonna mess up your algorithm a little bit. That's
Well,
all.
you gotta teach me that. That's what I'm
And
saying. I'm learning.
I got it in my head. Some words to tell you that you can't say, like the R word, RA. You gotta say great.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
learning because I think my algorithm is messed up already. Because I went for 28,000. I'm learning. You
because you
understand?
haven't
No,
been on. That's why.
nobody teaching me nothing. I'm learning, bumping my head as I go. I told you the
That's how
bumps in
you
the road
learn, Danbury.
that
And
I'm
I
smoothing
Mhm.
love
them
that
out.
you're not afraid to ask questions. I love that you're not afraid to ask questions.
No, girl, I hit you up out of nowhere. Tell the people, honey. You can tell the people I hit you up. Please call me. Please, this
But
is what
that's
I'm getting.
good because
Yes,
it's one
yes.
thing for a person to want me to do it for them. It's
Mhm.
another thing for a person to say, I just want to learn. That's something I'm willing to help somebody that's willing to learn.
Well, I
That
got
that's
that from you
different.
day one, sister. I got that when I first reached out to you and said to you because I thought that I could pay my way, honestly. But you showed me totally different, and I'm thankful that you did that. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And you did it. You had on your show one day. You said because people feel like they is entitled to things, and I said in a comment, you know what? I was one of them type of persons that I feel like I'm entitled to stuff. That used to be my mindset, you know. And you said, really? You know, like, yes, girl. Like, I just, because you know what, sister, I thought I could just pay my way and I'll get through. Like, she gonna look out for me. I'm gonna just pay and pay. But that's not what it is. You
Mhm.
said, I got the message. Believe me, I got the message and started doing for myself, you know. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's
I
how you
truly
learn. And when I start looking at your numbers, because I pay attention to the insights, and I'm looking, I'm like, shoot, they're real about to pass me. And I've been doing, you better get it. He like,
yes.
he was asking about the views. I'm like, you doing really, really well with just I'm talking to Joker about it also,
Mhm.
because I'm like, Joker, look at his numbers. Like, you know what you're doing, you just learning as you
Need
go
more,
along. Hey,
yes.
It's
Sky.
a learning curve.
Hey, love. You
Shar,
just
thank you,
learning.
baby.
You
This
gonna blow up.
You.
real
You really
conversation.
are, Danbrio, because you have not been running your page for that long. I've been running my page, going back and forth. This is the most I've been running my page ever, ever. Like, I've always been on a different platform trying to grow that somebody else's platform. Now I decided to focus on mine. When I started looking at your numbers, because remember
Oh.
when y'all first started it, I looked at the number, and then I looked at your growth in the period of time that it took you to get there. You with the consistency, you
Hmm.
are going to do very, very well. You really are, because people are tuning in, and I
Hmm.
see the people that's tuning in live
And I'm
while you're
appreciative
on.
of that. I am so thankful and grateful of that, Letitia, because you know what? I just want to win, but I want to get a platform that is beneficial to everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't want to just benefit off a platform. I want all, like I was saying about Sensei girls. I love that because I love, you know, Sensei is my girl. Okay.
yeah.
I always love the Sensei. Okay, she always been my girl, and them girls come from real hustling
That's
backgrounds.
what I said, and
Okay,
they my cousins too. Cause
yes,
you mix that with that. Ooh,
yes.
Dominique got the best of it.
And
She
I
got the best
love
of
it.
it.
I ain't got no heavy pressure gear yet, but I'm gonna get me some heavy
Oh,
pressure
that
gear.
is my favorite. That's my favorite line.
I did support the home team, J Fears, the street signs.
I'm
That
waiting
was
on
like
my
my favorite.
shirt.
Huh?
Somebody was supposed to order me a shirt. I think
J
tomorrow was
Fears honey shirt is off the chain. I love it. It's the streets of your intersection where you came from.
Yo
I like a woman.
green.
Yes, I wore it.
Gorgeous.
I wore it one day and I ordered the LA hat. It was that show there was like, yeah, I got on my LA shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt though. But I listen, honey, any of the kids coming out of our hometown, I am definitely going to support them. And
Yep.
I love the grind that Sensen Girls is on. You have a makeup artist that I love. Also, you have
And
Marvin
she's a
Hart.
YouTuber. She
Mhm.
got crazy look. She got what, over 30,000 followers. She got a crazy following on her YouTube.
What's her
Yes.
name?
Her name is Desire. It's spelled
Desire.
Dezair. I think she used her middle name.
I'll put it
Dezaiz.
in the comments over here.
Okay, let me look it up because I
She's
got
a
it on.
makeup artist coming out of Lackawanna. Then you have Marvin Hall daughter with Anita. She's a good makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
You have Leon's sister with the restaurant downtown
Have
with
you
the
been in there?
no, I have, but I'm coming home for some business, and I am going to go patronize because the food, girl, I can eat the food through the screen. Okay,
The
it looks.
food is good, and that place is a diamond in the rough. I
Yeah,
was
I
not
can take,
expecting
girl.
that.
You know, Lackawanna people do a little extra to things,
Oh,
and you
that
can.
place is
Yeah, what is her?
beautiful.
What's her? Shanice. Her name's Shanice, right?
No, Shanice is the real estate agent. Shinesha, Shy.
Shiny honey girl,
Beautiful.
that girl cook her ass off. You can see it through the Facebook, and then her hall and stuff. It looks like prominent people was running. I like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all came from the projects, honey. Okay,
Yes.
we
I love
all
to
came
see
from
it.
the bricks, the projects, and the Baker homes. We all came from the
Mhm.
same 10 streets, and to see these young people doing what they do, and I would love to have them on the show to promote their business. But see, you have so many people in the background that's hating to the other people that they can't
Mm-hmm.
clear their mind that, honey, this is for all of us. This is what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. This
That
platform
part.
is for all of us because the dislike and the hate that come out of our hometown is disgusting. It is so
Yeah.
disheartening. You understand what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
is disheartening when everybody can win. That's all I be trying to say to the people. They so hooked on the Duco from 1980 through 2000, baby. It's a whole new program, baby, because I'm trying to be a millionaire to a billionaire.
I know
Okay.
that's right.
I'm just trying to find my niche, honey, and I'm gonna keep going till I find it.
Jay
Okay.
Nisha, what was the hardest part about being back home for you, other than like the will I call it the wilderness.
Oh, um, I will say that there was a lot of good. I was able to because I was still. I said, I had to heal through my family issues.
Hmm.
Instead of holding on to it. And I think for years, I was running away from home. I was running away from everything that had to do with it because, all of the what I consider bad things that happened to me happened here, and all good things happen everywhere else. And yeah, and this is going to be my last time moving home. This is what I say. I think I've learned what I need to learn, but yeah, through this, I've been able to heal my family, and healing is not just okay. I forgive you. It's really sticking through those hard times, and accepting your family for who they are. I know certain people in my family, they're not going to want to talk about it. I'm a talker. I like to talk about my feelings. Everybody don't like to talk, so just accepting them for who they are, my
Mm-hmm.
immediate family, and building with them. So I spent a lot of time with my dad, my sister. Well, my sister was with me, but like my siblings, and that's been that part of my life. The hardest for me is sometimes I find myself reverting back to like that
Always.
young girl. Yes, I found myself. So I think the hardest part is understanding that, you know, um, God has a plan for you, and you have to walk in that plan, walk in that path.
Mm.
You
And
know,
no purpose.
and it is it. I think that's probably the hardest thing because it's tough sometimes. Because
Mhm.
sometimes I just want to stop being so hard on myself and just be, I guess, regular. And every time I do it, something happened, and it's like, you know what? You need to stick to the plan.
Mm.
So yeah, it's been tough, but it's been a lot of blessings. I think I've healed a lot. I think I've healed a lot from being here, and you know, I think it's really interesting. A lot of people are being called to go back home. You know,
Mhm.
some people that has been away for years has came back home, and I really think a lot of healing take place here. A lot of trauma comes from there too, but I do think it's a cycle. And that's part of what I'm getting out of this.
Mhm.
Yeah, that healing is
Jimmy,
definitely necessary.
Yeah.
Janice, if you don't mind, can I ask you? I know you should never ask a woman their age, honey.
That's
If
fine.
would you like to reveal that?
Yeah, I'm 29.
Well, you 20, you a youngin', baby. You got a lot ahead of you, and you're doing good. You're
Oh,
on a positive mood to be great. Okay,
thank
Yes.
you.
you're on the road to be. You're going to break the curse in your family, and you're going to lead by example. Okay, and
Mm.
that's what it is. A lot of so here's the thing. A lot of family, black African American family, because I don't want to say black or white. I want to be a professional on Caucasian and African American. But let me say this, honey. And a lot of African American families, you were told to what goes on in my house, stay in my house.
Yes, yeah,
Okay, and sweep it under the rug, and different things like that. And that what brings up mental problems, mental illness by holding all that bullshit in. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah. I agree.
And at the end of the day, it is okay to talk about your trauma that you grew up with, but you don't have to bash it. Because I one thing about it is I love my. I think I'm probably obsessed with my siblings and my family. You understand what I'm saying? More than they are with me, but that's okay. You understand what I'm saying? I know that they truly love me, but they don't express they self as much as I express myself, and I'm
Mhm.
Yeah,
learning that that is okay because my siblings is my sisters is like my everything because I all my sisters is good girls. Okay, they're good wholesome women that is drama free. I am the drama of my family. You understand what I'm saying? I am the black sheep of my family because I have dealt with a lot of different things that probably they didn't deal with being who
yeah,
I am. You understand? And I'm learning all of that. Okay, so I just said that to say this to you is that you are going to be the example to free your family of the
Mhm.
so I
bullshit,
pray.
of the generational curses, and
Yeah,
different things like that. You're going to be the one to break that cycle
that's
and
what I
you
pray.
continue on your journey. It's okay to move home because I here's my thing. I just said to everybody, and I'm gonna take this back that I was sleeping in the car before I moved home. It's that's just my mentality because I just
Yeah,
don't want to go backwards in life. That's what a guy or anything. I just don't double back in life. You understand what I'm saying? If you're my
yeah,
past, you're my past for a reason. You understand? That's what my point was. But
mhm,
at the end of the day, if I had to go back home, I will go back home. You understand what I'm saying? But that's never my train of thought. Like
yeah,
my train of thought is always to keep it moving, keep it pushing forward.
yeah,
Okay. What you doing, honey, is that you just double back to take 10 steps forward. That's 100 steps forward. And
Mhm.
don't beat yourself up about that. Don't beat yourself up about that. And I should not say because I don't want people to feel like going back home is a bad thing. Okay.
No, but that's your, that's you. I
Mhm.
personally wouldn't take it as, you down
Right.
talking, because I just feel like everybody has different stories and
I
circumstances.
love you too, sister.
Yeah.
Yes. And I
Mhm.
just want you to always know that I enjoyed this conversation so much tonight, girl.
Me
I
too.
am so glad that I jumped into y'all inboxes because I know I can
Me
be
too.
I always say to Letitia, like, girl. Please, and Letitia, you so busy, honey. I tell you, you stay working, and you probably get tired of me trying to
I
praise you and different
don't.
things
I
like that.
don't. I'm
But
just
I
glad you
mean
don't
that
take
shit, girl, because
it.
we can. I know where we came from, Sister Lincoln Avenue, Queen
Mhm.
of All Saints.
All of
I
that.
went to Baker Victory. You know, it. I was. Everybody had their own things to life, and I'm just ready to walk in my truth of life.
Amen.
We're not trying to. We're not trying to be disrespectful or anything to anyone else. This just was
Absolutely.
the cards,
Yeah.
and that's just the truth of the matter. I didn't even bring in I have to get okay. I didn't even bring anybody in, and I didn't even put the link for anybody to call in because honey, we took this over
We
tonight.
did. This
We
was
needed
so
that.
beautiful. We have
Yes, and
got
I
to
want
do
to
this
do this
again.
Yes.
again.
Right?
Yes, yes. I want to definitely do this again. I really, really enjoyed the conversation, honey. And is there anything you guys want to close out? Tell everybody where they can locate you all, how they can follow you all, and this is great. I enjoyed it.
You want me to start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, everybody, you can follow me. Please follow Green Links Media. I am finally building this YouTube channel. Also go over to my sister station, the Evening Rush Network. I love my bro over there, Sean the
Mhm.
Don. And yeah, catch the morning show every weekday morning from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. We are live on Green Links Media YouTube page, or you can catch us on the morning show with the Joker. It's DA Joker and Vet Green. Follow our pages. You can follow me, Vet Green, on Instagram for all things motivational. Go on over to my Vet Green page if you are having one of them days and you just need a pick me up. I'm sure that you can find something that will motivate you because the preacher be preaching to themselves, the speaker be
Mhm.
speaking to themselves. So anything you see me saying is because I'm saying it to myself.
You better
Okay.
say
Yeah.
it. You better say it,
I
sister.
keeps it real, y'all.
Yes, and Tamika said, Jay, you got this, honey.
Aw.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys can follow me on Facebook. I don't know if my name shows up, but JayNesha. That's where I'm the most active. I will do better with YouTube, but if you go on Facebook, all of my links will be there. I'm active on there. So yeah, that's JayNesha. And if you can you send me the links to every all of the pages? That
Hmm.
way I could just follow it. Cause I'm on my phone, so I wasn't able to take the notes.
Okay,
Oh, no problem.
no
Yep. Yep.
problem. And we'll see, Jay. I'm going to invite you back, and if Letitia want to come back, I'm going to invite you back. You guys next
Yes.
week,
Yes.
if you choose to do that. I really enjoyed this. It's my heart
Same.
is smiling so much right now because this is what it's all about.
I need this.
2024 is moving in a direction of being positive,
Yes.
Mhm.
encouraging one another, giving a person a hug when they need a hug, and
Mhm.
understanding and
Thank you,
empathizing
Tamika.
with people, you know, understanding that every day is not a good day,
Ooh.
and and just walking in your truth, honey, being your authentic self. Okay,
That.
that is what it's all about, keeping it real with yourself. Okay,
Mm.
you keep it real with yourself, everyone else you can keep it real with authentically. Okay.
Love that.
Flatten out these bumps in the road. And we're going to close out the show with thank you all. I truly appreciate y'all. I'm feeling good on this cold
You.
water on the rocks. I thought my nose was running. Look like it's not running any longer.
You all opened up. I sent you a
Yes,
friend request,
honey.
Jay, also. So
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna add
we'll
you.
be networking all week, talking to each other, and make sure you tune into Jay. Go to Jay page. She has great content. She keeps you up with all the celebrity gossip,
I
what's
try.
going on. And Letitia Honey Morning Show, Monday through Friday, is a must watch.
yes,
7 to 9 a.m. Her and Joker, I love both of them. I
yeah, we be
truly
doing
do,
that thing. I'm proud of that.
So thank you guys.
Thank
And we'll
you.
touch bases next week.
Yeah.
Have a blessed
Okay.
one.
Have
Have
a
a
blessed one.
fabulous and
You have a
safe
good
weekend.
weekend.
Y'all
Okay.
too.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Gabrielle.
No problem. I love you, ladies.
Love you.
Bye bye. Okay. Yes, honey. That was a